All I wanna do is have some fun. I got the feeling you're not the only one. Hi, everybody.
Hi. How's it going? I keep
What are we
forgetting that
playing?
the menu is much louder than the game itself.
Oh yeah, yeah. The menu is just like, you remember the old PlayStation intro
Oh yeah, that intro. I know
where
exactly
it's just
which
like.
one. Yeah, everybody remembers that intro.
Yep.
Also, hi everybody.
And they have that like.
Ah, there comes the beans. I actually now have my new set of beans. I am actually only using the Harry Potter bean box. I don't have like the cylinder thing for Bean Boozled anymore. I had to throw it out because I made the mistake of trying to clean it.
Oh.
And apparently trying to clean it was a bad idea because I broke it.
Yeah. I got grass.
Alright. I'm gonna dig deep into here. What am I gonna get?
I must be part cow.
Oh, this looks like watermelon. How?
Marr.
That is watermelon. Yummy.
Lucky. No spicy beans. Actually, do we even have any spicy beans in the bin?
You know, I had spicy... I seem to recall there were a couple of spicy beans in the batch that I had before. I don't know what happened to them. Like, I went through them and I was like, wait, where'd the spicy bean go? I couldn't find them.
There's still 2 spicy beans in my batch.
But, oh, that's right. We got this thing. This is like our hook shot kind of thing. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. That's the freezy thing. I went wrong. This is the hook shot.
Yeah. The whip it good.
Yeah, gotta whip it good. Whip it.
It doesn't look like a whip because it's just like an orb.
Yeah, it's just an orb that has, like, the things that come out of it.
A purple tentacle living in it.
Alright. But yeah, this is where we fought the boss last time, the librarian.
Yeah, we killed the librarian because they told us to shut up.
This is a library. Be quiet.
Shh.
Exactly. Right, so...
Yeah, I don't know where. Oh, didn't we get something from murdinating them? Like, didn't they give us something and you were just like, oh, that's the thing for the thing?
Oh yeah, so there's like these 3 pieces. Like you remember in A Link to the Past, you had to get the 3 things to get the Master Sword.
No.
I think, yeah, you do. Come on. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the same. I think it's the same thing here, and we got the green one.
Ah, okay.
So there's 2 left to find, and now I gotta figure out how I leave this place.
Teleport.
Is there a teleport? Oh, that's right. I have this fast travel thing here. I forgot that I can do that now.
Yep. You've got the portal. Also, chat was talking about they saw the new Fantastic Beasts movies, loved it. Wasn't as good as Sonic 2 though, which we saw Sonic 2.
It was so good.
Yeah, like that was the kind of Sonic movie that the franchise needed, and I agree. I think because I know Jim Carrey is saying he's loving the role, and he actually he wants to do Fat Robotnik.
He does. He does.
He wants to put on a fat suit. So maybe Sonic 3, we're gonna get portly Robotnik.
I personally think, this is my personal theory, because I know Jim Carrey is at least saying he wants to take a break from acting. So I think what's going to happen is in Sonic 3, Eggman won't be the primary antagonist. He might make an appearance at the end, maybe building up to whatever comes after it. But I think we're going to have a different villain in the 3rd Sonic movie, which, I mean, I'm not going to say who, but I think, Jared, you know who. Because you saw the teaser at the end of the movie.
Yeah, but should we say it?
No, it's just, do you want to spoil it for everyone else who haven't seen it yet?
Yes.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know.
Because then people are gonna leave the stream and stop watching.
That's fair.
Yeah, so we're not gonna say who it is. You silly person.
It was Big the Cat. He's the next villain.
Yeah. Oh no, we spoiled it. Dang it, Jared! Why would you do that?
Sonic 3 Quest for Froggy. Froggy, no!
Froggy!
Jim Carrey is retiring. Yes, but I think he is contractually signed on for 3 films for the Sonic franchise. So I think he's going to finish the 3 Sonic films, which that was what they had originally like planned on, and then that might be his last film. But I think either the next one is going to have redacted character here and maybe redacted character here.
See, I don't know, because like from interviews and stuff, it doesn't sound like he's under contract for more films. So
well, you also have to think he may have already finished filming Sonic 3 for at least his part.
I guess that's fair. He may have already finished. That's a fair point.
Yeah, because I know for those like multi-film like things, they'll usually just film all of them at once sometimes.
Yeah, so they might have done Sonic 2 and 3 already. Like the filming might already be
right.
done for both.
And you have to think, how much of the film is he actually in?
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
really
that's a fair assessment. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I think, I mean, I already know what the plot line for the next movie will be. I don't want to spoil it though. But I just want to say that now that I know what they're going to be pulling from, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Like
it's going to be a romance film. They're going to bring in Amy, and it's going to be a rom-com.
God no.
And then they're going to bring in Rouge the Bat, so that way Knuckles has somebody, and then Tails is going to be like, I'm too young for a girlfriend. A Sonic rom-com. Could you imagine though? Like that's every fan fiction's like wet dream.
Wasn't there wasn't there actually a Sonic comic where like Tails gets a crush on another Fox-like character, and then he gets mad at Sonic because Sonic kind of like gets with her?
Are you talking about like legit or fan made?
No, legit. Like not fan made. I know that sounds like fan fiction, but I believe that's actually something that happened.
Real? I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with like the.
I'm not familiar with the comics at all. I just remember hearing that was a thing.
It may have, because I mean, the Archie series of comics was like its own thing, but that's technically like the official like Sonic the Hedgehog comic books. So it's weird.
Yeah. Also,
let's see. Did you hear about the new Sonic game coming out? Is that the one Frontiers?
Well, actually, I think they might be referring to Sonic Origins, which is
that's what they mentioned.
I don't get what's so special about it. It's just a compilation of Sonic 1, 2, 3, and CD with a few extra things. Like, I'm not saying that's bad, but just everybody is like losing their minds like it's the greatest thing that's ever been made. And I'm like, why? It's a compilation. It's like there are other companies that have done this. Like, it's just a re-release. What's special about it? I'm not saying you can't be excited about it. It's fine, but like, I don't see why it's such a big deal. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's Sonic's 1, 2, and 3 in CD, which you can already buy on Steam and Switch and all these other platforms already anyway.
Yeah, but think about it. Sonic CD was where they introduced Amy.
It's also on Steam.
That's true.
So there you go. Also, where am I and what have I been doing?
I don't know. I don't keep track of your life.
Oh, that's right. Now I should go to the thing that we found next to the lamp, because now I know I can pray to it, and it like goes into the ground, and it's just like, cool. See you later, bro.
Oh, mighty lamp. I worship you, lamp.
Alright, so I guess I'll... Oh, that's right. It was in the bottom left hand of the map, I think it was. So I need to get my way back down there. But no, I highly recommend the Sonic 2 movie. Like, if you haven't seen it yet, see it. It's a great movie. And it's like, I've heard some people, like, complain about some of the, like, the A, B... Like, the B and C plots with the human characters, but I'm just like, I just thought they were hilarious.
They do kind of feel like shoehorned in there.
They were, I can tell, but maybe it's because there's a part of me that kind of saw a little bit of self-awareness there with it, even if it wasn't obvious, and maybe that's why I thought it was funny. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't take it seriously, so I just thought it was stupid and
like,
silly.
Honestly, I think the thing that, like, made me laugh the most, though, was, like... Well, that, again, goes into spoiler territory.
Is it possible to give me a hint without spoiling anything?
When that one character wanted revenge...
Oh, are you talking about like the slow-mo scene kind of thing?
Well, just the whole like series of events where they ruined that event.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
And then they got mad because of the introduction of government. And I will leave it there to avoid spoilers.
Yeah. It's nothing special, but it's funny.
Honestly, yeah, I really like the way that they portrayed Tails, not only from their design, but also the way that the actor portrayed it.
Well, I mean, the actor is basically Tails. They've done the character in the games, too, so it makes sense that they would do well with the role.
But there's some of the games where Tails just sounds terrible.
Yeah, but that can also be chalked up to direction as well.
Right.
Like, I always thought that
the way that they did it
good,
in the second one in this film, that's the way it needs to be.
Yeah, so I like to believe that Tails' voice actor has always been really good at the role. It's just she was never given good direction until now.
And I can understand that.
You know, because that's another thing that people have to understand. Like, you know, what's the guy's name who acted as Anakin in the Star Wars movies? I forgot his name.
Hayden Christensen?
Hayden Christensen, that was it, yeah. So, like, I mean, a lot of people have made a good points, and I agree with them, of just, like, he's a great actor. He was just not given good direction in those movies.
And also, I heard that he made a personal complaint one time that they used all the worst cuts of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, sometimes that can unfortunately like happen. The ones that you think are good, somebody else might not think are the good ones.
Oh, where's the map?
Map.
Is the map real? Oh, wow. Okay, here's the map. All right. So, I'm trying to remember how you get into that, like, because there's that section underneath the bell tower there, where there was that one block that we couldn't do anything with at the time, but now we can pray to it. So I want to try and get back to it, so that we can do exactly that. I'm just trying to figure out how we got there in the first place.
Magic.
Wait, oh, I think I'm starting to remember how I did get there.
See, I helped. By contributing absolutely nothing.
Okay, that's right. I can go here.
I'm a flip dick and genie.
And then I go down here, and this will go into that room where it is.
Yeah. You got it.
So now I just have to figure out how to get over to it, because it's right there. Right, this just goes outside. All right.
Yeah.
So this is the right room. I'm just not coming in the correct way.
Which way are you trying to go in?
Well, I need to go to the stairs over there so I can actually get in front of it. Or can I pray to it from here? I don't think I can. Nope, can't. So I have to be right in front of it. Okay, I'm starting to remember. I need to go, I think, to that darkish area again.
The shadowy area?
I think...
No, that went to the below part. I think you need to go to the sewer. Like where
down here, the well. Sewer
yeah, the well.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
All right. Yeah, this is where I gotta go. At least to get to the thingy.
Yeah.
So I wanna activate it and see if it does anything.
So I hear you are trying to get to do the thingy.
Well, I don't know what it's actually called, so I'm calling it the thingy.
Not many adventurers want to go to the thingy.
Excuse me, would you like to go to the thingy?
I'm just trying to picture, like, what the hell would it be like if somebody, like, that's what they actually called things, but, like, they're still trying to be serious about acting.
Anakin, you need to become one with the thingy. Upon becoming one with the thingy, you'll be able to better harness the thingy.
You cannot win, Anakin! I have a slight elevational advantage!
You underestimate my thingy!
There we go. Thing? There is no thing. He's just gone completely batshit in his old age. Oh, that's great. Why not check the other prayer pads? Maybe you can get something from them. I think we know where most of them go, right?
Well,
or am I wrong at any?
we could go back and check them out and see if there's something we may have missed. I just wanted to activate that block that we weren't able to activate before. Well, I think we were. I just didn't know how to do it before. No, this was... What was beneath... No, that's the frogs thing. What was beneath the well?
Oh, I just saw it.
Wait, there was a map for beneath the well?
Yeah, it's called Under the Well.
Where was it? Oh, okay, I completely missed it. You're right, here it is.
Yeah, it was on the left page.
Oh, okay.
I love and hate the like manual idea. Like me as a gamer, I love like the artistry and design of it, and it's just like, oh, you have to assemble the manual. That's a clever game mechanic, but then it's just like, where the fuck is the page I'm missing?
Yeah, because then you're looking everywhere trying to find it.
It's like, where the fuck is? That's the page I need.
Here we are.
It's like you get like a new device, like you get a brand new phone, and it's got one feature that you're super excited about, and when you get the manual, like that one page misprinted and it's illegible.
Just the one page on that one feature.
Yeah, that one thing that you were just like, oh. I guess I'll have to look up YouTube tutorials. Oh, hey, you did it.
There we go. Oh yeah, it lit up the the guide back here. So now that goes to the northwest.
Let me guess, that goes to bullshit Bunnyland.
It very well could, for all we know.
Bullshit Bunnyland.
Oh hey, I found a treasure chest. That's a coin.
Nice.
Oh wait, we need that.
Yeah, yeet it into a well.
Actually, yeah, we really need that because we were trying to save up money before for a coin. Now we have one.
And now we can just throw it away.
So let's see. Okay, we're at 661 gold. So wait, like, has that chest been here this whole time? Or did it just open up with the activation of that block?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I still want a button that's just Captain Falcon saying yes.
Yes!
Yes! He's got such a almost like Valley Girl way of saying it. Instead of yes!
Yes!
It's like if dudes were Valley Girls. That's...
Yes!
That's Captain Falcon.
Yes!
Oh god, now I don't want to imagine Valley Girl Falcon.
Well, too late. You've already invented him.
No.
It's too late now. You got to live with your decisions in life.
I don't want to.
Too bad. You brought
what have I unleashed on the world?
You brought this upon yourself, my friend. You have unleashed this horror upon the land of which that
Why?
you love. Because you thought it would be funny.
You know what? That's fair. I think a lot of things are funny.
No, stop chasing me.
Valley Girl Robotnik? Oh dear god, why?
What would that even sound like?
It depends on which Robotnik, too, because there's so many different iterations. Hi, Wolf! We're pondering the important questions in life, as you can tell.
Yes. I'm sure that you can easily tell that these are very important questions that we are asking ourselves.
Valley Girl Robotnik?
What would that sound like? I don't know if... I'm having a hard time imagining it.
Yeah, it's like when you combine the nomenclature of a culture with the accent of another.
Yeah.
So it's like if you inflected the way like Scottish accent things, but you say it with a Russian accent, and it just sound like your brain breaks.
Yeah. I can't compute that. I just can't.
Like I physically cannot get my brain to do that, to have like the Los Vidania comrade, like that accent. I can't do that with the inflection of Scottish. Like my brain is just like, nope, it is forbidden. You can't.
Money.
And Dova's coming in with the important commentary. You want to know what he said?
Scrounder.
Scrounder! Yeah, there was actually a point where he was trying to say scratch and grounder at the same time, and he said scrounder. and they just kept it in. Scrounder. It's great.
I forgot how we get to the West Garden.
Why do you need to go to the West Garden?
Because there's a well over there.
Oh, wasn't there a well in this area?
Was there?
Yeah, there was a well in this area. It's to the right of the teleporty pad, if I remember correctly.
Oh, like the big one south of the windmill? Windmills.
Isn't it marked on the map?
As far as I know, it's not.
Wait. Go back to the map. It might not be, and I might just be a loon.
Yeah, because the only well that I remember off the top of my head is the one in the West Garden.
There's one in every zone, as far as I understand.
I do know of one in the East Forest, too.
Yeah. Hmm.
You know, I'm having a hard time just figuring out where to go right now and how to get places.
I mean, you could just hold on to it, and when we encounter a well, we'll just yeet it in.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I just wanted to know where it is now. But, alright.
It's my money, and I want to yeet it now.
Alright, so we've already been to the Frog's Domain.
I'm thinking you might have to go to Demon Bunny Land.
Do we have to?
I mean, that's in the direction that pipe was going, you know?
It's also a page that we picked up.
Yeah, I think we gotta go to the quarry, my dude.
I don't want to go there. It's scary.
But, my dude, you wait, gun? Gun? Gun?
What about gun?
Gun! It just says in the quarry, just says gun on the left.
Oh, yeah, it does say gun.
Just straight up says gun.
Just gun.
I think I know what we're getting.
You think we're gonna get a gun?
Yeah, who needs a bow and arrow? You get gun.
Alright, well, I mean, I know how to get to that area.
For Joker's neutral special, he wields gun.
I mean, he's got a gun. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Do it, Demon Bunny Land.
well, now I gotta figure out how to contend with this guy. Which I do have more options now, but...
Yeah, just whip him.
That was actually highly effective.
Really? That actually
Yeah.
worked?
Wait a second.
Hell yeah.
Wait a second. Can I? Oh, I totally could. Yeah, we don't even have to fight him.
Oh, hell yeah.
We could just whip ourselves over here.
Correct that whip.
All right.
That's got a hell of a range on that whip.
Yeah.
Whip it good. I'm gonna be doing that all through the playthrough. Oh my god, what have I unleashed on my brain?
Yeah, you did this to yourself and all of us. What have you done?
But whip it good.
Hello. I shall praise you.
Hello. Ah, dick balls.
Dick and balls.
Yeah, straight up cocker spaniel.
Dick and balls. Got it.
I did do that. I'm an idiot.
Oh, your work-related stuff.
Oh no!
What happened?
Let's see. Where did I save it? Oh no! I'm an idiot.
What did you do? What the hell did you do?
I did it bad.
What kind of bad have you done? Oh, I can use this thing.
Well,
Sweet.
it's not like bad, but it's just kind of like, Minecraft getting punched in the gut, like, ooh.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I have this this portal now. I can just go there whenever I want now.
So I have a whole bunch of footage that I'm trying to render, like compress it down so it'll fit.
Right.
And I saved the first one in a new location. Like I made like a new hard drive location to save all of them. And then whenever I brought the next bit of footage in, it didn't remember the location. And it went back to the default location of the footage. So now I just have a bunch of video files rendering in the same location with the same name. So I'm going to have doubles of high resolution uncompressed and compressed footage with the same name. And I'm going to have to sort through it all.
Oh, jeez. I mean, could you just start it over?
No, all I'm going to do is I'm going to just sort it by file size or date modified. And that'll sort it for me. But it's just one of those things of like, God, why? So that's my day.
Ow. All right.
I understand like 60% of this combo, but even I can tell this bad. It's not that it's bad, it's that it's just inconvenient.
Oh, these gun guys are no threat anymore. I can just whip them.
Gun! So when do we get gun?
I don't know, but I know that I can whip these guys and kill them now. This place actually isn't as threatening as it was before.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens whenever you're properly equipped for something.
I know, right?
Not having to chase those guys down, just whip them like that. Oh god, that's so nice. Whip it good. You are.
Okay, there we go. Ah.
Wait, did that one have like a big greatsword?
Yeah, there's a few of them that have great swords. Yes, 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 yes.
What, are you trying to set up the Sonic SSSSS squad?
Ow, I didn't mean to do that. Alright.
The Supersonic Search and Smash Squad. Yeah, you're out of whip because it takes magic.
Okay. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Well, that could be an issue. There we go. No, you don't.
Oh.
Ah! Ah! Yeah. Well, okay. I still died. Thank you. Okay, well, the area is doable, but it's still hard. Ah. Get over here, Mr. Gunman. Okay, he wasn't a gunman. He was a TNT man.
Ah. Well, at least it wasn't G.I. Joe.
God, what did you do?
What did I do?
You're confusing even me.
What are you being called? What the hell did I do? What?
Dude. Dude. Dead.
Dead. Dead.
Dead.
My dead. What's up?
Just stop worrying about it, bro.
Make it the cutest gun that I've ever seen. Yeah. You're seeing doing that to the beat of Mr. Sandman. Mr. Gunman, bring me a gun. Bum, 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 bum. Make it the cutest gun that I've ever seen.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Okay, that
And
doesn't really do
that
anything.
lonely nights are over.
Sandman. I'm so alone.
Boom, boom, boom. No one to call and hold my or hold and call my own. That's the one. I mixed it up.
I don't remember all the lyrics myself either.
It's been a long time since I've Sandman. It's like honestly the most recent version of Mr. Sandman that I've heard was like the DBZ abridged Cell version, where it's all like super creepy.
Oh, I forgot about that version.
Yeah. Where he's just like,
Mr. Sandman, bring me a treat.
and tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Hello, friend. It's just like, ah!
Damn, Cell.
Yeah, it's so creepy. All right. Wait, what? What? Wait. What? Did I? What?
I found treasure.
What did I?
Ooh, this looks like it does something for my shield.
But that don't. Is that the?
Maximum health. That's such an annoying thing. Alright, I'm gonna go down here. What?
No,
Oh, that's just an explosive pot.
That can't be. That no. What?
Good lord, whatever you did is really bothering you.
Why did you? Would you? But you know?
No, I don't. The hell
Okay,
are you talking about?
Now I'm really confused because I set it up to create M4Vs and now it's MOVs, but it says this is where they're rendering to, but they're not here. And now I'm really confused.
I'm pretty sure that you're really confusing a lot of our audience right now.
It's okay. The confusion's contagious. Anyway.
What are you doing?
Okay, so I queued up a whole bunch of videos to render, right? And the originals were MOVs, so they were uncompressed, right?
Right.
And their like file size is huge because they're uncompressed, right?
Right.
So I went into a program to render them out as a M4V, which is essentially like H.264.
Right.
Right. And it's set to go to Teaching Spring, VFX, Portal, and then the number of the thingy, right?
Right.
I've rendered 3 videos, and then I went to Thingy, and Thingy not there. And that's why I'm confused, because now I have 3 videos in limbo, and I don't know where they are.
Damn it.
What happened here?
Well, while you're struggling with that stuff, I'm struggling with this game.
Game? Where did it go? But it should have... Huh?
Dude.
Where did they go? Open destination. I could do that. What the fuck?
Dude.
That don't make no flip digging sense.
You're freaking out, and chat has no idea why you're freaking out.
It's saving to my C drive. Why? I told you to go to the F drive. You fucking pooter.
The Wailing virus strikes again.
Apparently. All right. Do I have enough space on this drive to actually house all this data?
Thank you, Nova.
Nope. Well, let's see how many I can render before it crashes.
Dude.
What?
I don't know.
Don't grunt at me.
I grunted at you.
I'm a grown-ass man. I do what I want. Alright, so anyway, now that I know where my footage is, I'm happy. I'm just gonna redeem hydrate. Thank you.
Glug, glug, glug.
Ah, no! There was a statue right there.
Wave of fires just struck again. Absolutely.
I was-
Well, so it's gonna hurt if he keeps yelling. No, I've been talking all day. I'm good. Man, those bunnies murdered you like hell. Oh, that's what the purple goo did. I know
Yes.
what the goo did.
It lowers your max HP.
No. You activated the purple wiggle wand thing. You know, like you stored energy to it.
Yeah, I restored energy to the statue.
Yeah, remember that shrine? Yeah, it
didn't work before.
Yeah, now it do. That's what it do. It power the goo. You heard me.
Yes, I did. And it was
Redeem
just,
exercise. Hell
and
yeah.
it still made no sense.
Please, when have I ever needed to make sense?
That's a fair point.
For my job, actually, I have to make a lot of sense for my job. Speaking of, my boss well, not the boss you're thinking of, a different boss, but my old boss's boss, because I don't work for my old boss, I work for a new boss who technically reports to this new boss as my old boss, but boss.
Okay, boss.
Okay, boss. They had to do like a new hire like evaluation thing, like, you know, do you know what you're talking about, kind of, you know, evaluation.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So that happened yesterday, and they tried to catch me on something. And so does this make sense to you? Does sound travel faster underwater than it does travel through air?
No.
Actually, it does.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, sound travels faster through water than air. It gets muffled and all garbly, but it does technically travel faster. Bumbler makes sense when teacher / professor Bumbler is in control of the brain. Yep. Yeah, so here's why. Sound requires a medium to travel through, right?
Yes.
So whenever you have air, the air molecules are more spaced out because of the composition of air. However, water is denser because it's a liquid, so there's more molecules packed into that area. And since sound travels by making molecules bounce into each other, so it's kind of like a whole bunch of like, it's almost like a series of bowling pins where one molecule knocks into others. Because the molecules don't have to travel as far to interact with other molecules, it actually technically travels faster because they can exchange the energy at a faster rate because there's more molecules to do that with. Also, you got snapped into butt.
Yes, I saw. Thank you.
So yeah, sound actually technically travels faster underwater. And my boss was trying to see if I knew that, and I did, because I'm a genie ass.
Yes, you're a genie ass.
Yep. Anyway,
A genie's ass.
So,
Am I wrong?
no, it's 100%.
Yeah, no, you are a genie's ass.
Yep, I am the posterior of a magical being.
And that is something to be proud of.
Darn right. But yeah, there's a little bit of sound physics for y'all whenever I actually put on the big brain.
It's big brain time.
Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, like whenever I go to work, like that's what I'm doing. Like I'm entering big brain mode, and then by the time class is like over with, I'm just like, I don't want to stay anymore. I mean, everybody's got that like post-work brain, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're working hard all day, and then you get off work, and then you're just kind of like, I don't want to think anymore. Okay, but how often do you derp during your classes? Honestly, I'm so paranoid about messing up at work that I actually like will practice and rehearse lectures in my head so many times before lecture that honestly they actually go a lot more like smoothly than you think. But you also have to think a lot of my lectures are so hands-on and practical because I teach film and video that it's like I can show by example more than like have to talk my way through everything. So it's more like, here, look at this. You do this, 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 and this. Honestly, the ones that I mess up the most on are the After Effects lectures, but that's because After Effects is a steaming pile of hot garbage, but it's also an amazing program.
You're a steaming pile of ass. I love you.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking
Yes, I do. God, I know.
It's almost like the "why do I love you" kind of a relationship with After Effects.
After Effects is that program I'm just constantly like, you stupid piece of freaking garbage. I love you.
Why do you work so good? Like, if I could describe After Effects as anything, it is a Model T Ford car that has been piecemealed, jury-rigged, and MacGyvered since it was made at the original manufacturing date and is still somehow running to this day.
Yeah.
But it's still a good car. Doesn't make any sense why it still works or holds together, but it can drive down the road. It's street legal.
Here lies the hero. Another here lies the hero. Where's the hero? I want to meet the hero. Where's the hero?
Oh, that's the thing! That was the thing!
What was the thing? What are you talking about?
The card! It's the thing!
What thing?
The thing that protects you from the goo.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah, it's the anti-goo mask.
Oh, yeah, he's wearing a mask now.
Yeah, it protects you from the goo.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Wow, he really does get a gas mask. That's amazing.
I'll do the heart for right now, because there's no goo here right now.
Yeah. So yeah, now you can run through goo land and it won't goo you.
Good. Because that has been annoying as hell.
No. No. Yeah, this feels like where we should be now. Oh, I see how this shortcut works. Hey, Ooh, I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Yeah, no, you've been kind of losing
Sanity, sleep, Oreos.
all of the above.
Yeah, because you keep eating all my Oreos, you bastard.
Hey, when I was at your house last, you didn't have any.
You know what? That's fair.
So how could I possibly eat your Oreos when there are no Oreos? Haha!
Because I need something to hate.
Oh yeah, it doesn't. It's not doing anything anymore.
Yeah.
Really? This
you're
was here the whole time?
Bumbler has no sanity.
Oh, come on, game.
What? Oh, yeah! This game's sneaky, man.
Good lord. Alright, well, at least I know of a shortcut. And
Is there a shrine up there that you could, like, go tap real quick?
there's a shrine over here. I'm gonna go use it.
Yeah, because you should get your HP back.
Sorry for you chasing me, but I'm going to have to rest here. Goodbye.
Sorry, I'm off to another dimension. Have a good day.
Ow! Alright, with this mask, this area is going to be a lot easier.
Oh yeah, and now you can just fight in the goo area. So does the screen still turn all purpley, or is it just
No,
like...
the screen doesn't turn purpley at all.
Oh yeah, it's not doing it. Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, that I needed that. I'm so happy that I have that now.
I am super excited for Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh yeah, we are going to be streaming that after Kirby.
Yeah, it's been a while since we played like a good like tactical RPG. Actually, wait, have we streamed any tactical RPGs?
That is a good question. I don't know if we have. At least not in the style of tactics, I don't think.
Yeah, we've done turn-based, but not like grid turn.
Yeah, no, I don't think we've ever done anything like that.
My God. Well, we're going to have to fix that.
We're about to.
I love tactics.
You and a lot of other people, I still haven't played it.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think we'll end up streaming Triangle Strategy since Baku's doing that. If we do, it may be like way down the road.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Yeah. But Triangle Strategy is a really good game. But it's like, I also want to talk about it because I've been playing it, because now it's just kind of like, like I know things about it now, and it's just like, oh! Oh!
Yeah, I haven't played it.
Precisely.
Oh god, guns!
I won't spoil anything, but the game essentially is primarily derived around like
so many guns!
Three core concepts of like government and leadership and morality. So it's like equality, freedom, and like liberty are like three defining like parts of like their design and story structure.
Yeah.
I noticed you were playing it, Bumbler. Yeah, I've almost finished my first playthrough.
We have gun.
Yay! What does gun do?
We're about to find out.
Been practicing Civ 6? Nice.
Whoa!
It's been a long time since I played Civ 6.
Woohoo!
What does it do?
You'll see.
Oh, it's a shoot gun.
Yeah.
Oh man, that takes a lot of magic though.
It does.
I wonder if you get like right up on something and shoot them with it, will they get hit by
Bless you.
my allergies? They'll get hit with my allergies.
Yes. The most ultimate weapon of all.
Yeah.
I know.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, will they get hit by like multiple projectiles? Because that would be dope.
Oh, really? I was just about to dodge. Damn.
Oh.
Oh well.
Oh, you already ran through all your posh?
Yep. I couldn't heal, so.
Ah. You need to use your shield more.
I know I do. Shut up.
I'm going to harass you about that until the end of time.
There, I used it.
Yay! If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. I was going to try and find a way to make it like work with like shield and blocking, but I couldn't figure it out.
Okay, there we go.
Thanks, Wolf. See, Wolf's on my back. Well, no, has my back, not on my back. If Wolf was on my...
Wolf is on your back.
Just piggyback style. Need to be like Link and parry that shit.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not escaping. I'm going to kill you. See, I killed you.
Just don't smack the explosive pots like I would. Yay, piggyback right. I haven't, like there's a, like, what is the cutoff point for piggybacks?
When you are so heavy that by trying to carry you, you're going to break their back.
So it's like, it's more of a ratio thing than like a solid cutoff point. Because like I could totally give like you and TC like piggyback rides, but y'all could not.
No, I couldn't carry you. You kidding me?
Y'all probably would have a hard time carrying me, like together.
Yeah,
I'm a big dude.
You're too big for me. Get over here. I'm gonna whip you good.
Rude. Whip it good.
Ow.
I'm not going to get that out of my head tonight. It's not going to happen.
It's okay. It's par for the course now.
Whip it good. It's almost like they're swallowing something while they say it, because they get that like that kind of like sound.
Whip it
Whip
good.
it good. Yeah, the G of good is that like that good.
Yeah, whip it good.
So essentially, Boomer on your back. Yeah, which actually, you know, y'all have heard the story of me picking her up one-handed, soaking wet out of a lake, and
I still can't believe you did that.
and then there was the other point where I picked her up like just off the ground and held her up, and she was just like, I'm not used to this.
How are you doing that?
And so I just looked her square in the eyes and was just like, yeah, don't fuck with Papa.
Don't fuck with Papa.
She was getting like, cause we were roughhousing in the living room, and she was getting to the point because she still had like some nails because we hadn't taken her to the groomer in a while. So it was at the point where like she was starting to roughhouse too much, and I was like, you know, was gonna start scratching me if I kept going. So I was like, all right, let's diffuse the situation, and yoink.
She's just like, shit.
Yeah, just I squatted down, put both of my hands like on her chest under her front legs, and then just stood up with her. And she was just like, oh, this isn't that bad, because her feet were still touching the ground as I mostly stood up. And then once I had almost stood up and my arms kept going up, she was just like, oh shit.
Ah.
Yeah, pretty much, Wolf. 100%. That was exactly the face. God, I'm hungry. Why am I still? I ate like a six-piece chicken strip basket with an order of fries and like a weird marshmallow thing, and I'm still hungry. Like, if I went in there, I could eat like half a bag of chips, and I would still probably be hungry. What is my appetite right? Well, actually, no, I skipped lunch. That might be why. Because I was doing things.
How would you do that to yourself, skipping lunch?
I was working.
I was working too, but that doesn't mean I skip lunch.
I have class from like 9 till 2. It sucks on Fridays because those are long days, and we were filming, so I didn't get a chance to go eat.
I am hurt really bad.
Yeah, you've been at like 1 health for a while. It's just a good thing there isn't that annoying like Legend of Zelda like ba-dunk, ba-dunk, ba-dunk.
I mean, I don't have exactly a great way to heal. I used up all my potions.
Or maybe it would be like a baba, baba, baba. A bear never skips food. Yeah, I just stockpile it for later. I remember what I owe my body. Maybe that's what it is. It's trying to get back to the quota of like food today.
I would love to see what Boomer's face looked like when you picked her up.
When I just picked her up, she's like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, shortcut! Heck yeah!
Ooh, an elevator.
Yeah, and it goes up to
does it go to the sanctuary?
Yeah.
And the teleporty pad. Oh, that's baller.
Yup.
So where do we need to go from here? Like, can we look at the map and figure out like?
That's what I've been kind of figuring out as I've been going.
Okay.
because we do have a map-ish of the place, kind of, but it doesn't give us the full story.
Please call me Mapiche.
Yeah, it gives us some info, but not a lot of it.
Right. So where are we at? Oh, we're down there. Okay.
Yeah, we're down below.
So, do we need to get up to that area called the monastery?
I think we've already been there.
Oh, well, what about the
Um,
rooted ziggurat?
See, we've been to the. Where is the
What
rooted
about Dippin'
ziggurat?
Dots?
Ooh, I haven't had Dippin' Dots in forever.
I know, it's been so long.
I want it.
Ooh, maybe you need to go to the lower miasma.
Actually, I think that's where we're at.
Yeah, but is there a thing that goes off to like the left, like kind of like off screenish? Or...
I don't know. I've been kind of exploring the area to see what I find.
All right,
So,
wander around, my good sir.
Yep, because I'm not sure exactly where we're supposed to go.
Here's the thing I don't understand.
What was that?
Why are those bunnies trying to mine crystals with swords?
Maybe they're mind control. I don't know.
They're mind controlled.
And they're just
They're
like, must mine.
The mind control.
I don't know. I'm probably wrong. I have no idea why they're trying to use swords. I mean, I've seen that happen before in other games. It's like they're mining with swords, but it's like, but why does that make sense? You don't use swords to mine.
All right, you use the pickaxe because the pickaxe has the pointy do where it goes. Ding.
Ah!
You know. You gotta make sure that you get the dink. That one guy that's yeeting bombs at you has been a real nuisance.
There's a bunch of those guys, just all over the place, just throwing bombs. All right, there we go. Finally got that chest. I was trying to figure out how to get it.
What was in it?
Bunny.
Oh, well, that's pretty good.
Oh, no, you don't. Get your butt down here so I can kill you. There you
Like
go.
the jogger in Skyrim that uses a sword to mine? Exactly.
So I've already been over there. Ah, shitballs. All right, it's fine. I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
What character of ours said that? Or is that a character of ours or something else?
That is Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I'm not dead yet.
Shut up, you'll be expired in a moment. Come on, do me a favor, just take it. I'm not dead yet. I feel happy. I feel happy. And then they just whack him upside the head.
Bring out your dead.
Oh, that's a great quote.
Yep. Bring out your dead. I always love the the church people who are like always wandering around just like moaning, and then every once in a while they just whack their heads with the book.
Yeah, the Iesu Domine
Whack.
Doma eis requiem.
Whap.
Whap. God, it's been a while since I thought of that film. I need to watch it again. That was a good film.
I think, I remember I came over to y'all's place and we were trying to watch the movie, and then a power outage interrupted it for us.
Yeah, we weren't able to finish it. That was annoying. God, I want chips. But if I eat chips, they're going to go crunch into the microphone, and then everybody's going to be like, ah.
He's crunching in the microphone.
And then I'm just going to quote Super Macho Man from Punch Out and just be like, crunch it. I miss Punch Out. I want another Punch Out game. Can we get another Punch Out game?
You'll have to ask Nintendo about that one.
I know, but we're never going to get it. Not with how politically correct everyone is nowadays. Just eat the microphone instead of
Oh, because of all the stereotypes.
Yeah, like the entire game is just racial stereotypes.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But I mean, if you think about it, if you insult everyone evenly, is it really discriminatory?
I mean, you know, at that point, everybody is insulted.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I
it's still
mean-
probably not a good business model.
Oh, please.
We're going to piss off everyone.
It's going to be a brilliant marketing strategy. Watch, it actually works.
Right. It has like the producer's effect where it's such a terrible idea it ends up backfiring and working.
And everybody on the team's just like, how did that work?
Yep. As long as Bumbler doesn't slurp into the microphone like in that Relics of Hyrule stream, we're fine. Wait, I slurped into the microphone?
Oh, I think I know which one they're talking about.
What? I did that?
I think I seem to remember that being a
It
thing.
sounds like me, but I don't remember that instance.
Oh, for crying out loud, leave me alone. I just want to pass through. I have no vendettas against you bunnies.
Well, we have a vendetta against you because you eat us.
I am literally just trying to mind my own business, and you're trying to kill me.
'Cause I remember there was that thing where like I was eating spaghetti in one of the Relics of Hyrule streams, and I think that's the instance we're talking about.
Take that.
I hear it is boomer time.
Uh-oh. All right, everybody, get your boomer emotes ready.
All right, preparing to receive the boomer. Oh, I still need to do my exercises for Miller. All right, boomer.
Oh, there's a ladder right here.
Yay! Ah,
I didn't
how
even
you
see it.
doing, baby?
How do you get it?
Yeah, I can. I need to go to the restroom anyway. I'll be back.
All right. I found another coin. I can. There's a treasure chest over there. I want it. Is that really all that was up here? I'll take it though. Alright, so I am there. Didn't I go over there? I think I went over there. Also, how are you supposed to get to that shrine in the middle of the water? How do you do? Oh god, I just realized how much money we have. Alright, let me go check this out again. Just to be because I'm still trying to figure out where here we have to go. Where we have to go here, I mean to say. So this is where I found the mask. That's right, yeah, this is where I found the mask. Just want to see if I missed anything that might be here still. Why are you mining that? Stop it. Let's see. Oh, okay, I didn't roll soon enough. It's like that. Is that all that was here? Ah, crap, I have no more potions. Yeah, I found the treasure room. There's some treasure chests open. And then there was the thing that said this is where the hero lies. I still don't know what those are for. Like what these like here lies the hero kind of things. They have to be for something because I've run into multiples of those. Whoa, what is that like crazy fox skull thing there? That's crazy looking. This one is extremely dangerous and best left alone, even if you're feeling brave. Only ghosts are permitted to enter the inner grounds. Ooh. Lost echo, echo of self. The swamp. Our burying ground. Yeah, that sounds like a really dangerous place. I don't recognize the map at all. But... Miss Cathedral. Yeah, because I went out this way. And this is where... Yeah, I let down that rope there. And then I went down. Have I been up there before? No, I haven't. Have I not? I honestly can't remember. Oh wait, no, I think I have. So I went around this way before. And that's how I got to that bigger lower area from before that was like covered in enemies. Yeah, I have been this way. Is there anything I missed here? Whoa. I don't remember this. What is this? This is new. Really? It's another shortcut? Oh, man. Thought I found something. Alright, well, I found another shortcut, but it just goes back to a place that I can't really do anything with right now.
Oh, the mountain.
Yep, but I've been there before. There's not really much I can do.
Oh, that's so sneaky.
God, this game is just like, oh, you found a secret. Actually, it's just a shortcut to a place you've been before.
Yeah, it's sneak snonky. Yeah, I think you need to figure out how to get to the bottom of the quarry and get to the...
Well, I've been to the bottom of the quarry, but I didn't see anything down there.
Well, whenever you like first enter and you're walking across, you can see the old ziggurat like at the very bottom.
The what?
So, whenever you first entered this area the first time, the old ziggurat was like in the background. Like on that first bridge.
The old ziggurat?
The ziggurat, yeah. It was the thing that was in your manual. It said the old ziggurat.
Oh, the rooted ziggurat.
Yeah, that one.
So, wait. What you saw that?
Yeah, so the first bridge that you enter in the bottom right, that you can see it in the background from there on that bridge.
Ow. That's not good. Ah!
Do not ask how I know these things.
Yeah, I don't remember what you're talking about, because I've been down there and I just saw a bunch of enemies and a bunch of treasure chests, and I opened up most of the chests, if not all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure. I didn't see anything else down there. Like, you're talking about the first bridge when we first go into that zone?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing that. Like, I thought I searched that area. I'll go look again, I guess.
So yeah, like here, like you can see it off to the right, like the entrance to it is down there. Which means there's probably another way to like get down there.
Wait, up here? Like next to the shrine?
Well, yeah, to the right of the shrine. If you go right of the shrine, and then along that bridge, the ziggurat's like down below in the background.
What? Oh, down there?
Yeah, that's. The
I thought
ziggurat,
we've been down there.
I don't think we have. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the old ziggurat. Or rooted ziggurat.
No idea how we go down there then, because I've been down below and it's like we got the elevator that goes down now, but there's not really a way as far as I've seen to go north. Because that's the thing is we got to go north, but there's like a bunch of walls and stuff that are blocking the way.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I thought that was a wall. Well, I guess we can go north. All right.
Yay!
God, this game is so damn sneaky. It irritates me sometimes. The hell?
Oh, yeah. Well, now we have our progression route. This has to be the old ziggurat, and there's probably a boss of some evil ancient purple thing.
Okay, dead bunnies. That's ominous.
Yay, bunnies!
Well, they're dead bunnies, and also
Yay,
the doors.
bunny!
The
They
doors.
lost their feet.
Yeah, I think there's a boss fight coming.
Yeah, especially if there's undead in here, you know it's going to be some kind of like bunny lich. That is an amazing concept for a D&D character.
Whoa, okay, elevator.
What are the bunny people in the D&D game called?
Herringon.
Yeah, imagine one of them but a lich.
Lovely.
What would, I mean, their ears would just disappear, right? Or would they have, because ears don't
Where
have bones.
am I?
Yeah, where are you?
What is this place? Inside
New
the
York,
ziggurat. Let me see if I can get away with removing the mask. I don't know if I'm going to encounter any more of that purple stuff down here.
Yeah, hard to say.
Because I'm certainly not seeing any.
Yeah, we can always re-equip it if need be.
Okay.
But now, I'm really curious what's down here.
Wait, that counts as a shrine? What?
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Hey, I'll take it.
Well, I might as well do upgrades then.
Yeah. Why not? You've got the goods.
So now I have more attack.
And more defense.
Whoop. Alright. So yeah, now our attack and defense is at 5 each.
Yay. I wonder what the highest it can go up to is.
It's a good question. Maybe 10?
Maybe. Or 9.
Ah! No! Stop it! No, stop it! Ah!
So what would be down here? Oh, fairies. Of course.
Yeah, of course they have to be here because they're annoying.
Well, they're robots. And this looks like a place that would have lots of robots.
Yeah, it's very, very, techy.
Very Tron.
Yeah, very Tron.
Yeah, I like Tron though. I'm cool with Tron. You like Tron? I like Tron.
Tron's cool, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, let's get like
Ah!
a light cycle thing going on, you know?
Ah! Get over here. I said, get over here. I'm gonna go scorpion on your ass.
Huh?
Get over here!
It is a lot of fun. So what else would be down here?
Well, I
What
found
kind
treasure.
of boss? It might be like another big robot like guardian thing, like that stone one, but more robot.
What? Dang it.
You remember what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
What am I talking about?
The big stone guardian that we fought before.
Yeah, that guy. What if it was one of them dudes?
But, like, more technologically advanced.
Yeah, like the Iron Man version.
Yeah.
Instead of instead of the organic-y, robot-y, rocky one.
Why is there so many turrets here?
Huh. Yeah, that is an exorbitant amount of shooty bang bangs.
I was in panic mode. There wasn't much I could do to get out of that. I was
Yeah,
not
'cause
expecting that many fucking
that's a-
turrets.
That's an area you might want to either use your dynamite or use your ranged like fire stick.
Or my gun.
Yeah, but the gun you have to get close, and it would only hit one. I think the fire.
No,
stick
it hits a group.
Well, yeah, but you would still have to get in close to use it, wouldn't you?
Somewhat.
So I feel like you could, with the fire rod, you might be able to like snipe them. You know, just like approach one kind of like catty corner. So
Let me try the gun.
Yeah, he's worth a shot. So here's the part I'm trying to figure out. Whenever you murder like organic monsters, right? You get health, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Like whenever you like murder like the pigmen and like moblins or whatever, like you have a chance to like get health from them.
Well, as long as I have the card equipped, yes.
Yeah. But like all of the robot enemies seem to drop mana.
Are they dropping mana?
Yeah.
Oh,
all of the fairies have been dropping mana. And that's why I'm just kind of like, what does that mean in terms of the game? Because that means all of the energy source that you're absorbing for these robots is magic. They're run on magic.
They're magic tech.
No, I mean, if you want to just rip off Final Fantasy, then fine.
Oh, I wasn't intentionally, but okay.
'Cause I think it was, what, Final Fantasy IV where they introduced Magitech armor?
Whoa, what?
Well, what?
What did that do?
Well, what? I don't know.
That did something.
I think it made a shortcut down there because it made a bridge.
Oh, yeah, it did. Okay.
Yeah, it's a shortcut. So now you don't have to go through the turret bowl.
The turret bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Most stalwart of guardians. That's who I'd want guarding my labyrinth. Not just a bull, or not just a minotaur. I want turret bull.
Oh, that's an enemy. Okay.
Wait, what? Did you just pray to a bad guy?
I did. And now I have to fight it.
Wow, he's kind of badass.
Well, I'm more badass.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, for a little walkie bot, he actually did more moves than I thought he would. Aw, he banged his head.
Whoa, hey, oh, hey, now he has lightsabers. What the hell?
Awesome. Hell yeah. Aw, he was like in his shell and he was trying to get it off and you helped him. See, you freed him.
Yeah, now he wants to kill me.
Well, I mean, you know, sometimes we have disagreements. And we have to settle them with lightsabers.
Ooh. Okay.
Did you get him?
Nope. Oh, there we go. Now I got him.
Nice.
Get away from him in case he blows up. Okay.
Yeah, he always swings out with whatever side he stabs with. He always goes out.
But I am very low on health, though.
Yeah? I mean, you could go back to the entrance if you wanted to. Or you could take the ladder and keep exploring. The choice is yours, my lord.
I'm exploring right now, but I'm trying to see if there might be something hidden here.
Yeah. That felt like kind of a mini boss.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
Yeah, you are a sneeze away from falling over, my dude.
I am aware. But I mean, it's a bit of a walk back to the last shrine, though.
Yeah. I almost feel like there would be another shrine just ahead if you like kept pushing forward.
Exactly. That's why I'm like not turning back just yet.
If I could turn back time. Also, I have no idea where you're supposed to go. This
Yeah,
looks like a vertical maze, though.
yeah, it's a little bit of a puzzle. I found a treasure chest, though.
Hey, that's pretty cool. Everybody likes treasure.
Yeah, and especially me. Alright, so, okay, so that way just goes to the treasure chest, so we gotta go left. Is there a way? Okay, I can't go that way.
Aww.
So I go up. This way. Can I not? Okay, there we go. So if I go around, does this go anywhere? Ah, okay. So there's another ladder here.
Yeah, so it is a vertical puzzle.
So before I go that way, let me check this little area here. Okay, I thought there might have been another path there. Never mind. All right. So go down the ladder.
Yeah.
And okay, yeah. So now there's a way down.
Yeah, that looks like an important thing to go into. Considering they're making you do all this rigmarole to get to it. It's gotta be important.
Oh, I'm sure it's very important. Ooh, it's me.
Congratulations, you found yourself.
Yay! Yeah, that's the like the I found one of those way before, and I tried it out, and it's like a distraction kind of thing.
Oh yeah, like a decoy. Oh, I wonder if those work on bosses.
That's a good question.
Yeah, distract the boss. There's a ladder in the bottom left of that screen.
Yeah, I was trying to see if there was something else up there, but there was not.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, let me make sure that I have my mask on for this, just in case.
Oh yeah, we got the
purple stuff.
We got the goo.
Also, it looks like there's like some kind of human figure in there. What is that?
Yeah, Enderman.
Yeah, he's crazy looking.
Yeah. Huh. Doesn't really seem like there's a way to interact with them though.
No? Oh boy. Okay.
But it's
well,
almost like
down now.
it's like it's being siphoned. You know, like the energy is being sucked out of it.
I'm moving down in an elevator right now. Oh no, there's more of them.
Oh no.
And they're not... What the hell is happening here? What are those things?
The guardians of Rule 34 of the internet.
Sure.
It's almost like they're in stasis, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll wake them up with a party popper. What kind of an adventure did we get ourselves into?
What?
Oh. They're being processed into statues.
Yeah, into the same things that we've been seeing everywhere that we've been activating.
So all of that stuff wasn't goo, it was this thing's blood. Oh!
Oh, God!
Oh! Huh, this got dark real quick.
Yes, it did.
But yeah, those kind of look like fox spirits. Like if you look
Yeah,
at the
they
ears of
do.
them.
They do look like
What?
fox spirits. Oh, that's dark.
What the hell happened in this kingdom?
Seriously, what the hell was that?
Huh. So all of that purple goo is like ectoplasm, I guess. Huh.
We found the factory that makes those
Yeah?
things, and it's not yeah, it's not goo, it's blood.
But for what purpose?
What the hell?
All right, this game has my undivided attention.
Ah!
Now I really want to know. That blood goo, gooey blood, yeah.
Great.
So who's
Great.
Whoa, what are these things?
Great! They hit me and the mass doesn't
Oh.
matter for a moment.
Oh yeah, they lower your HP. Oh, and they split too. Oh no. Oh, this feels like either shotgun or ice magic.
Well, I don't have time to equip that right now.
Yeah. Oh my god, you're so tiny. They split up and you're so tiny now.
Okay. Yeah, I need to use either the gun or the ice magic now.
Yeah, if you're gonna be dealing with these assholes.
I'm gonna go with ice.
Oh, or dynamite. Dynamite works too.
Actually, yeah, dynamite would work. Oh, jeez. What the hell did we get ourselves into?
I don't know, but I'm curious. Because you know what that means.
Ah! Stop hitting me with your gun bullshit. It's annoying. I just want treasure. Let me get your treasure. Ooh, a health potion. That was a hell of a find.
Nice. So why do you have such a terrible proclivity for trying to dodge roll through the turrets?
Man, I don't know. I'm used to Elden Ring, where that's something that you try to do is like dodge past them while they're attacking.
Yeah, it's just they do like a quad shot, so unfortunately that doesn't work in this game. Uh-oh. We got the Jimmy Jam monsters.
I'm dealing with them. There we go. They didn't hit me once.
Nice. It's like you're learning how to play the
Oh,
game.
great! They're trying to corner me.
Oh, well, that's not very nice.
Ah, that's not good.
Alright, come out with your paws up. We have you surrounded.
Oh, God. That HP lowering mechanic is so annoying.
Yeah, because it just makes, like, Wars of Attrition that much, like, riskier. But these guys are also dropping mana, so I think they're expecting you to just go ham with the magic.
Alright.
Could you imagine that? Magic ham.
Magic ham.
Magic ham. So, if this is establishing that technology is built upon the ghost power, question mark, what does that mean for magic that we get from robots that we kill?
I don't know, but like I do know that there's also something going on where like
Wait,
Mom
idea.
is also kind of stuck, and we're trying to free her. So I'm wondering if she has something to, like somebody's trying to hold her in place for something.
Probably. So think of it in this context. Foxes are like mystical creatures, right? Like especially if you think of like the Nine-Tails fox and
I'm fighting. Ah!
What if they are harvesting magical energy because we are magical creatures?
Maybe that's what it is, and maybe that's why they want me.
Huh. You gotta fight 2 of these guys? Yeesh. Yeah, I would just go, like, absolutely nutballs with the magic on this. Like, maybe this is where the shotgun is really gonna shine.
Ah, dang it. All right, well, let's see what I can do here. Having the whip is not going to help here.
No, I think maybe this is the opportunity for shoot gun.
Yeah, I just equipped that.
We're gonna go TF2 engineer on these assholes. The answer is a gun. Use more.
And you best hope it ain't aimed at you.
Oh man, yeah, that gun immediately sent that one into like stun lock.
Ow! Oh, okay, they can kill their own things. All right, that's good to know.
Oh, yeah, that's handy.
Yeah, I need you to send more of those things because the gun is doing a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah, gun definitely seems to be the way to go on this.
Yep, but I need magic.
So they can't hurt each other, but they can hurt the little guys. Okay.
Wait, no, wrong one. There we go. All right, one down.
Nice. Yeah, now that it's just the one, this is a lot more manageable.
There we go. Yeah, the gun pretty much completely chewed them up. Okay. So I don't think... oh, I can't go back and rest at the shrine. Great.
Aww, they knew. Yep.
Well,
this is gonna be difficult.
Well, I activated that, and now I have to know that there's a brother that I just had to put through the ringer in order to do that.
Yeah, but you know what? That's okay. I'm sure Grandpa would be happy that he's helping us.
We just extracted a fox's blood.
But that's the thing is, I still want to know, like, what's the purpose behind this?
Yeah, that much has not been revealed.
Are we the good guy or
oh
the bad
my god, there's so many of them. The hidden vault.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Are they making like an army of these things?
This is really dark.
Yeah, like this almost feels like end of the game, like building up, but we still don't have all the Jimmy Jams.
I don't know if this is end of the game build up.
But like revealing this kind of like information though feels like it's like an end game kind of thing, you know?
Whoa. Actually, this is a teleporty pad that I've been to before. So now we can leave through that if we wanted to, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, because we've been there.
Well, that's good to know. So that tells me that we may need stuff and have to come back here.
Boss Scavenger! Oh geez. Oh, hi. I wasn't expecting a boss fight.
Yeah,
Good to
that
know.
escalated. That escalated quickly. Oh, it's a big bunny!
Yeah, it's a big bunny, alright. I think the bunnies have to do with a lot of this, too.
Yeah.
Oh! He has the blue piece!
He do.
He has it! So we have... So this is... Yeah, this is right. We do need to be here.
Yeah, this is the story boss. Probably. But now, how are we going to get past his shield? Can we grab him?
Good question. I need magic now, though. I don't have any. Yeah, 'cause the big problem is the shield. Jeez, he's really quick to draw with that gun.
Yeah, it's where you're just going to have to keep your shield up to prevent the shoot gun.
This might actually be a sword and shield fight. Yeah, it's definitely a sword and shield fight.
Yep, the good old sword and board.
All right, so let me see what I can do here to kind of help. I might try to freeze him.
That might bypass the shield.
We'll see. I'm going to try and freeze him, and I'm also going to try the whip to see how that works.
Yeah. So it might be he's too big to whip, but it's hard to say.
We'll see. Oh, I can freeze him.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, the whip actually does disarm his shield for a moment.
Okay. So you could at least get like a hit or a combo or something.
Yep, so that actually is not a terrible idea as long as you use it right.
Yeah, you just have to be kind of close because it only staggers. It doesn't pull him like fully to you.
So yeah, there's a few things that you can do with him.
I like it. It gives you the opportunity to choose your... Oh my god, that ice sculpture was crazy looking. I think you've got this.
Yeah, I just gotta get a good formula down for him. Ah, I keep forgetting he can do that big wave.
Yeah, it's whenever he like slams it into the ground.
Jeez, it's so hard trying to find an opening.
Yeah, I feel like the whip is going to be your most reliable one.
Yeah, I think
Because
so too.
it's the most mana efficient of the options.
So in that case...
Because it interrupts and also pulls him.
In that case, I'll try and use some mana recovery items then for my bar.
Yeah. So the bunnies are making an army of fox ghost robots? Question mark?
But they're trapping him in a bunch of blocks, which is really weird.
Right, but you remember there were some of those blocks that turned into like robot, like fighters, right, with the lightsabers.
Yeah.
They're making like. Are they doing the Clone Wars? Are they making? Are they making a bunch of like, just like android or like robot?
You know,
like droids.
This is honestly truly poetic because now we're playing as the foxes, and the bunnies are the villains.
Yeah.
This is truly poetic, considering what, you know, Fox's normal prey is.
Right.
It's like, oh, we've had enough, you bitches. We're gonna get back at you for all the times you've eaten us.
Yeah. And so again, I ask, are we the good guy or the bad guy? I'm like, I'm really curious now. What's the deeper meaning between all this?
Ah! I forced him into his own dynamite.
Nice.
Oh god. Ugh. Dang it, stop shooting me when I'm healing. Bastard. Ah. Oh, okay, I'm out of mana. Ah.
Uh-oh.
And I'm out of potions! Yeah,
That's the one thing I really wish this game had, was a quicker way to toggle between the mana and health potions.
Oh jeez. Okay. So I wasn't feeling all that great about that run anyway. So
Yeah, you're still figuring out his attacks to where you can get in and attack him without having to rely on the whip.
yeah, because the whip is very beneficial, but it does have a limit.
I feel like you might have to either figure out the parry mechanic or the dodge roll mechanic, like with the timing a bit better, and then I think you'll have it. But trying to get like a full 3-hit combo on him doesn't seem like it's going to work unless like it's almost like you just want to get one hit and get out, because he always seems to either kick you or hit you with one of his like faster swings of the shotgun. So luckily that little kick he does doesn't seem to do damage.
Oh no, that's bad. Ah! Okay, I got out.
You got it. So, are these guys even bunnies? They kind of look like one. Are these bunnies?
They look like bunnies.
But like their tails are funky. I don't know. I feel like we should consult an expert. Where's Destroya? Are these bunnies or not? But yeah, you're getting a lot better at dodging his attacks.
Ugh. Ah, dang it, I couldn't interrupt that. I was hoping I could.
Yeah, he's gotten more aggressive now that you've crossed into a new HP threshold. Interesting.
Yeah. Aha! Get hurt by your own dynamite, bitch.
This is just a war of attrition.
It really is.
But like, I'm not going to lie, I like it because like the boss actually feels threatening, you know?
Yeah.
Oh man, pulling him into his own bombs does a ton of damage. That almost might be better than like pulling him in and just doing a 3-hit combo.
Yeah, I've been noticing that.
Yeah, maybe that's the strat is let him blow himself up.
Blow yourself up! What? How did he hit me with that? I had my shield up. Yeah. But yeah, I see what you're talking about. He takes a lot of damage from the dynamite.
Yeah.
So using the whip for that would be very nice. It's like whenever he throws his whip out, not his whip, his dynamite out, I'm going to try and whip him into it.
Yeah. Yeah, that honestly seems to be the play. Oh yeah. That's weird. But yeah, now we have a strat.
Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Ah! That wave that he does is a little hard for me to dodge for whatever reason. Ah, dang it. He did the gun. I thought he was about to do dynamite. Ugh. Jeez. Nope, that was too far away. I think he does the dynamite usually whenever you're kind of far. So it's not really a strat that you can realistically rely on.
Okay.
Because I'm having a harder time getting hits in now. Trying to look out for that. Yeah, because like that time the dynamite hit me. So every once in a while he might be close enough, but he tends to use it whenever he's far. It just sucks because the third part of the combo is the one that does the most damage.
Yep. Yeah, it makes it draw out like longer. So we don't have any other like alternative attacks and stuff. About the only other thing I can think of is if we just came in here with an exorbitant amount of dynamite of our own.
I do have dynamite.
That honestly might be something to try.
There we go. That
there
time
is
I got him into dynamite.
There's that teleporter like that can bring us back here, so we could always go buy like dynamite below this fucker up.
That's assuming the dynamite works well against him.
Yeah, I mean, we could try. Do you have them that we could like eat at them?
Yeah, I do have some dynamite, so. Okay. How much dynamite do I have? Right now I have 9. So I'll have to replace my mana recovery with that, but let's see how that works. Wow, dynamite really does do a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah, that might be the strat. Is just come in with a heaping load of dynamite.
Dang it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, crap. That was a bad mistake. I'm still alive, but I fucked up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just letting you focus because I can tell this guy's taking your concentration.
Well, he's a tough one. Dang it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
God, he has such a good arsenal.
Yep. Like again, I feel like this guy's like supposed to be like an end game boss, you know?
No, this is where we need to be. He's got the thing that we need.
Yeah, but then there's still the which makes me wonder like
He has what we're after, so this is the story boss right now.
Yeah.
We have to fight him right now. This is where we need to be, because, I mean, if we don't beat him, we can't get that piece that we need to progress the story.
Say this is not the end boss, but I'm gonna say no more. Yeah, I kind of figured it wasn't the end boss because we still have to get.
This is a story boss that's appropriate for where we're at right now because of what he's guarding.
Yeah, but he's not like the final boss. But yeah, he just has like a key that we need. so
Yep.
he clearly isn't like the final boss.
No! Oh, I was getting really close with that one too.
Oh.
Ah, damn it. But that was a good attempt, though. That was a good one.
Yeah. If you can emulate that, like, again, you'll...
All right. The dynamite is not reliable, though.
Okay.
The most reliable method is to whip them.
Whip it good.
That really is the best, most reliable way to get them off guard.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm gonna go for that, and I'm gonna prioritize mana recovery.
We have a plan.
Ow. All right. Well, you got a free shot. Congratulations. Are you happy with yourself?
Yes. So let me ask one more thing, Wolf. Have we skipped any bosses? Like, is there another boss we should have done technically, like, before this guy? Not that it really matters. Just out of curiosity.
I mean, it's possible that this is the last of the three, but we just stumbled upon him earlier than the other one.
Yeah.
It's possible, but I don't. There's no way to tell. This is just the one that we found.
Yeah. So we going to Moida.
Yay! I got him out of his combo. Sweet.
Nice. Yeah, he just has a lot of, like, get off me tools.
Dang it. I'm trying to recover stamina. Go away. Ah, damn it. Jeez. It's like the whip is the most reliable thing, but he's hardy.
Yeah. We either need to find a more efficient way to trade blows or figure out a way to get stronger and come back, or just war of attrition it.
I mean, we've got to fight him and we got to beat him.
Yep.
This is the boss. Well, yeah, but this is where we're at right now. This is the story boss that we found.
Yep.
So I mean, there's not really a whole lot of extra preparation we can do other than do a lot more adventuring.
Yeah.
Is the mask needed here?
Because we
That's what
do
I'm
also
wondering.
have like the well thing that we haven't done yet.
We've been to the well. We've explored that thing top to bottom.
No, I'm talking about the coins.
Oh, well, I mean, we need to find a well, and I think that's just a extra thing. I mean, and that's the other thing is we need to find a well.
Yeah, but I mean, we're at a teleport point right here, so if we wanted to go do other stuff, we have the opportunity to. But I'm just saying we
Yeah,
could.
but-
I'm not saying we should.
The question is, where do we go to get to a well? Because the one that I know there is one, I still don't know how to get to it. Like we've been there to it before. I just don't remember how to get back to it again.
To the forest.
Well, we're gonna have to find our way back to the forest again, and even then, I don't know where that one is.
Didn't one of the teleport pads in Spirit World go to the forest?
Listen!
Oh, right, this is the one that goes to the sword. Yeah, well, that one, not one of these, unfortunately, no.
Oh.
Because that one is weird. Like, that one went to, like, its own platform in this spirit world, and you couldn't get off of it. So
Right.
there's no way to get to it from here.
So we'd have to go back to like the central hub and then head that way.
Right. And that's why I'm just kind of, like, that's why it's just like, I want to find the well. It's just finding the well.
Got it.
There's no real easy way to a well right now, so that's the problem. That's why I haven't been able to use the coins
Dill
yet.
was saying, I think the well in the forest is near where we got the sword.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to venture through the forest again to find this
Okay.
well.
Who knows? We might find some other goodies over there. Actually, now that I think about it, wasn't there something in the manual about something in the east that we never found?
Wait, I never opened this chest. Huh. Oh, it's another distraction thingy. I should use that against the scavenger boss. And
Which
actually,
one? Oh, the decoy?
yeah, the decoy. Also, okay, okay. That's
Okay.
not the entrance to the forest, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, Forest Fortress. So where was the...
Wait, the forest fortress?
Well, we can't get anywhere from there.
But wasn't there like some?
The-
Wasn't
so
there
I'll-
something
I'll-
about an east fortress? In,
I'll
like,
show
the
you it.
manual?
Well, I'll show you again.
Wait,
if we
wait,
go-
go back. Wait,
Jared,
wait.
Jared.
Yes.
There is nothing else here. There is a treasure chest.
But wait,
There's-
no. Go back to the treasure chest.
I am at the treasure chest, and I'm all over the place right now. There's nothing else that we can do.
No, go back.
I am here.
Okay, I'm catching up on the
Oh.
stream. There's a hole in the bridge on the underside
Okay,
where the
I
chest
didn't,
is.
I didn't see the hole. All right, I found it.
Yay!
Okay, so this is new. All right.
Stream delay. So then, what's over here?
All right, so that activated the shrine. Cool. All right, so there is some stuff over here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a
Yeah,
well.
look-
All right, we found a well. Good. Okay.
Hey, see?
What is that? I didn't know that there was a well here.
Yeah. So,
Oh, that gives us more slots for more cards.
oh, see that is that.
Yes, that is that.
Yeah.
Now, if only
That's
I
huge.
now if only I knew what a lot of these cards did,
I can tell you.
because unfortunately they don't do a good job explaining what they do. So that one gives hearts. This one, I guess, gives extra defense. I with the shield, I guess. Oh, that boldens up the shield. Actually, that would be effective against the scavenger. So then, I guess critical defense or better attack power in critical might be effective against him.
It's actually the stronger shield one might be the way to go because you're having to block a lot in that one.
So, but yeah, that actually would be super useful for that fight.
So let's see. The big shield. What does that do? The parry timing window is increased.
Oh, so it doesn't increase defense. Great.
No.
Well, extra parry time. I mean, I could try to parry him. I haven't really tried to parry anything in this game.
There is one that reduces the stamina cost while blocking, though. We just haven't found it yet.
What is this that I found? Again, the same battle, fought uncountable times. What?
Huh.
Oh, this tells us where all those 3 pieces are at.
Oh. Well,
So-
where's the third one?
Stolen to the top of the sky, sealed at the root of the world, which we found that one. The one we haven't found is coveted in a forest temple. What?
Oh.
We're in the forest.
So maybe it's here then.
Are we going to find all of these jewels tonight?
Maybe.
That's going to be interesting. All right. So I guess the forest is housing one of the jewels.
Cool.
Oh, is there a merchant here? There is.
Oh.
What is...
So sorry I has it. Exactly, Dova.
You know what? Yeah, I'll buy the coin.
I'll buy that for $1.
What is this herb thing?
What herb thing?
I don't know, but I bought one.
Ah, okay. Herb. Maybe it heals you. Or maybe it increases your stamina.
Maybe?
Or maybe your stamina recovery.
Oh, yeah, it's like making me glow green with stamina stuff. So actually, yeah, that's really good to have. It costs 90 per thingy. So I'll buy a couple more. And we'll call it there. Alright. So what's down the... Oh, before I go down the ladder, what's in the treasure chest first? Money. Got it. And yeah, what that herb does is it allows my stamina to recover a lot faster.
Nice. Well, that would actually be really handy against the boss.
Yep. Alright, so what do we got down here? Beneath the Eastern Vault.
Wait, Eastern Vault, wasn't that in the manual?
I think it was. But I'm busting up the box. Oh, okay, I found something. What's in here?
Magic. Popcorn. Puppies. Cheese for everyone.
I hope there's cheese. And puppies.
Cheese
For everyone!
Oh, wait, no. Never mind.
Cheese for no one.
I
God,
miss you, Gorath.
this place is dark as hell.
Well, don't we have a lantern?
We do, but it's not doing much for that little hallway we were in.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and blow up.
Get it out of your system.
God, we're finding all sorts of stuff tonight.
Yeah. But that's good.
Really good.
I mean, this is one of those games where there's going to be all sorts of hidden secret shit. You know?
Nacho! I haven't watched that movie in forever.
Me neither. I don't think I've seen that movie ever.
You've never seen Nacho Libre?
No, I never did, actually.
It's actually pretty funny.
Really?
Yes.
Would you recommend it?
I think so.
Okay.
Do you not realize that I have had diarrhea since Easter's?
Well, with writing like that, I have to see it. I recommend it. So if we're fighting a bunch of spiders and this is like a Zelda game and we're in the forest, are we going to end up fighting Goma?
Probably. Beneath the clothes, we find a man. And beneath the man, we find his nucleus. Nucleus? Yes.
Well then.
Yeah, Nacho Libre is a funny movie.
Sounds like something I would say to piss off one of my science colleagues.
How did you find me? Everybody in town could see you. Ooh, okay. Bridges.
They're like afraid of you. They're like keeping a distance.
What are?
The spiders. They like back away from you.
Before they attack? Yeah, I actually,
Yeah.
you know what, you're right. I have kind of noticed that as well. Oh, fire.
Fire?
Yeah, there's starting to, like, some blue fire starting to light up the hallways a little bit, I think.
Ooh.
Why are you backing away from me? Get over here. Fight me like a spider. I was gonna say fight like a man,
Scared.
but then I
I'm
realized you're not a
scared.
man, you're a spider.
I'm scared. The man that's got the torch. He's gonna come over here and give me the spiels.
What is this?
Man, remember, Bummer, better to be pissed off than pissed on. Exactly. Oh, you got some mush.
Okay, I found a rope.
Sweet
So this
mush,
this goes down somewhere. Where does this go?
Aw.
Kind of want to watch that movie again now.
Nacho Libre.
Yeah. One of Jack Black's finest.
I don't even know what platform that would be on.
I have no idea. I imagine it's probably on Amazon at least. You could rent it.
Maybe.
It's over here.
The vending machine. Oh, hey, shortcut. With a rope. Or is that a shortcut?
Yeah, that is a shortcut.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I have been in this room before. So let me go back up to the rope because I think there was something else there.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a shortcut.
Yeah, what's over here? Is there something here? Not much here. All right. Whoa, what are you?
I don't know.
You look like a priest guy that was carrying a candle.
Oh, did you murder him?
I did.
That was kind of rude. He was
Whoa,
just
hello.
there doing his job.
How am I supposed to know he's not evil? For all I know, he's plotting something.
You know what? That's fair. You should murder everybody who you think might be plotting things.
Exactly.
It's the only way to be sure.
Ooh, I have items to upgrade HP and mana. Heck yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that was
More
like
of
a
that, please.
fox cultist dude.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, okay, that's explosive. Good to know.
That also shows how far behind the stream I am.
Okay, well, I'm on fire. That's great.
You know what? This is fine.
Oh, okay. To get rid of the fire, you literally stop, drop, and roll.
Hey, I mean, if it works, it works.
I'm sorry, Fox Spirit. I need to do this to progress. I have to. If I don't do this, I can't move forward.
Yeah, it gives like a whole different like connotation on this situation.
Yeah. Yeah, this game got real dark real quick.
Yeah. But you know what? We got to do what we got to do.
What? Oh, I was down there. Okay. I couldn't tell where I was coming from in that room.
We'll never free the Slendy foxes unless we end up having to break a few eggs. Eggs.
Eggs. We're duck brothers. We're not supposed to lay
eggs. God, I missed that show.
I should pull it up on HBO sometime.
You know, I just miss having time to enjoy shows.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that. Adulting sucks.
Every once in a while, I try to make time to just enjoy a show. Like, I recently watched the entirety of Hilda, and I loved it.
Hilda?
Yeah, Hilda. It's on Netflix. It's one of the better animated shows on Netflix, and I really enjoyed it.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's about a girl named Hilda.
Uh-huh.
I mean, to put it in a nutshell, think of, like, if our real world kind of had, like, these weird mystical creatures in it, but everybody just kind of thought, like, there's, like, oh, that's normal. You know, like, kind of like, oh, there are these stone trolls that exist that turn to stone during the day and then run around at night. Oh, that's normal. It's just everyday stuff. Like these mystical creatures that... And, Hilda's kind of like a very adventurous girl who likes to, like, explore and, you know, explore these curious things that are odd in the wilderness. And there's, like, each episode's kind of like its own standalone thing of, like, her latest adventure, like, figuring out, like what's this latest mystery in the wilds.
Huh. Okay.
So,
yeah, that sounds like something I'd watch.
Yeah. I personally liked it. I love the deer fox.
Deer fox?
Yeah, so Hilda has a pet deer fox named Twig, and a deer fox is exactly what the name implies. It is a deer and a fox. And it is adorable.
So it has, like, antlers?
Imagine, like, a white fox, but with the hooves of a deer and the antlers of a deer.
Huh.
That's a deer fox.
I think there was a page back there near the pedestal that you...
Was there? Oh, I gotta kill these cultists again. Like, this room, or...
Yeah, it was, like, near, like, the left side of the room. Back where you lowered the thing to enact the shrine. So the room right before the shrine.
Oh, yeah, there is one up there. I see it. How did I miss that?
I was curious because you ran past it like 3 times.
No, I didn't even see it. Okay, what we got? Oh, it adds to the Frog's domain page. But, wait. Oh, this is different. Like a kind of warrior hidden in the darkness kind of thing.
What?
What is going on there? Boss of the Scavengers. Okay, I have a page for the Boss of the Scavengers now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, rifle, miner's greatsword, and bomb. So basically it's telling you, like, what he does.
Huh.
Which, I mean, at this point we already know. And I
Yeah.
think this is the boss... Oh, this is the librarian. Okay, we already fought the librarian.
Yo.
So, actually, that page was for the librarian, so... Actually, we may have had to come here before fighting the librarian.
Yeah, were we supposed to come here before doing the other 2?
Maybe?
Is this technically supposed to be the first temple?
Maybe?
Wow. Congratulations, you unintentionally hard-moded the game.
I mean, that's the magic of this game. You can do stuff in whatever order you want, so...
You can do stuff.
I'm not complaining. Oh god, what is that?
Yeah, typical rogues fashion. Yep.
Alright, you know what? Get down here. There we go. Took care of that problem. Actually, well, too late now. I already killed these things. I just remembered I have upgrades to use.
Yep.
Oh, that one doesn't have its lights on. So if I do this one then, because this one's lights are on. Yeah, that one works, but the other one doesn't seem to. So I guess I need to power both of these in order to open the door.
Probably. Safe bet.
So I need power to go to this one.
Yep.
So that means there's a
door
block.
on the right.
Means there's a block this way. Ah, yeah, okay, yeah. So I just gotta follow them until I find the source. All right. So before I do that, I'm gonna go do my upgrades.
All right.
Because I have health and mana upgrades, and I want to use them.
And then we can open the door. And then there will probably be a really pissed off thing behind it.
Oh, I'm sure there will be. Yeah, we'll do HP first. Because HP is really valuable in this game.
Yeah.
Alright, and next mana.
Wish we had more upgrades for attack and defense.
Yeah, I do love the show Hilda though. One of my favorite characters is Woodman. And he's literally just a man made of like wood from a tree. And he just does not give a shit about anything other than what he wants or thinks. Like, Hilda will try to talk to him about stuff, and he's just like, did I ask your opinion on that? He just does not care. He's kind of an asshole, but I kind of love him for it.
Mm-hmm. The lovable asshole.
I thought you said we were coming over here to save the dead people. He's like, correction, you said that. I just said I was exploring the area. And he's like actually there to steal something from them.
Yeah. Technicalities. People get caught up in the moment, not paying attention.
I'll take care of you. There you are. Which actually, I watched that show because it was a recommendation from Baku and Leah. They recommended it to me.
Yeah, that sounds like something they would watch.
Mm-hmm. Also, it's full. Also, it's an animated show that was developed in Britain and written by Britain. So it is very, very British, and I love that about it. It's like all the characters have a British accent.
Mm. It's rare that like a British like show like that comes to America. It must be pretty good if they did that.
Yeah, because I know it's based on a book series.
Ah.
Yeah, there's a book series called Hilda, and the show is based on that.
Okay.
Ah!
Eh? Eh.
Alright, you know what? Get over here.
How ironic would it be if there's like an upgrade in here that's going to make like some like things like so much easier?
That would be my luck.
Yeah, and we're just gonna be like, oh, we could like I'm halfway expecting that to happen.
I still don't know what these like hero grave sites are for. They have to be for something.
Yeah, maybe it's once you get the big Uber blade.
Oh! Something happens when you pray at it.
Oh. What'd it do?
There's upgrade items here!
Oh.
Oh, we've been missing that this whole time by not praying at them. Now we have to go back out there and find those hero statues again. Oh, damn it!
Now it hurts.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
So what exactly do you do with these? Like, because they seem to be just like spirals that point towards a center statue.
Yeah. Huh. That's weird. Can you whip it? No, you can't. You can't use anything, it looks like. Huh.
I can't lock onto it, so no. Yeah, what?
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like upgrade items here. The one that's right here in front of me is for HP, but I don't know how to get it.
Huh. Maybe we need to prove ourselves worthy by grabbing the 3 thingies and getting the Uber blade.
Maybe?
And then this will open up.
So
Because it says here lies the hero, so maybe we got to prove ourselves worthy.
so yeah, we have to prove ourselves worthy as a hero before we're able to claim those prizes.
Probably. That's what I'd have to guess. Oh man, you have to restart and play
Okay.
for another 3 hours.
All right. You know what? We just didn't know about that, but even if we had known about that earlier, we probably wouldn't have been able to do anything with it anyway.
Yeah. So no harm, no foul.
Yep. But at least now we know.
Yep. But welcome to the stream. The use of weapons.
Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome.
Listen, what else is down here then?
Alright, so I guess we have to go back into the fortress, because we're still looking for the
Well, we need to
thing-
find the thing that powers the Jimmy.
Yeah, we need to find that thing that activates it. It's around somewhere.
Yeah, which if we follow the like darkened pathway thingy, it'll eventually take us where we need to go.
Yeah, which... the thing is, it went that way. And that's why I went that direction. Oh, wait, no, it's up there. I see it. Okay, so I have to get up there somehow.
Uh-huh.
So the question is, how do I get up there?
I think I saw it.
Looking around.
I think you had to go back to that other area. So I think there was a path to the back. No.
There's got to be a way up there from here.
Yeah.
Also, I see a little thing there that activates.
Can you lower that
bridge.
drawbridge? Yeah.
Well, we have to get up to where the box is that activates.
Yeah, that's a different elevation. Okay.
Yeah, so we have to actually get up there first. So
I think there might have been a path in that other area that had the hero shrine. It was like,
wait, what?
yeah, back in the hero shrine, I think there was like a path like up and left because there was a chest back there that you didn't get. Maybe that
Go over
loops
there and
around.
look at that again. Because I didn't see any other pathways around.
Yeah, it was at like the top of the screen. There was a chest like tucked
Oh,
behind
yeah,
it.
I see it, but there's not really a way to get up there from here as far as I can see. Like, I think you have to actually be out there, exit out to this area from up there to get to the chest.
Oh. maybe.
So, there's
Oh, I think I have an idea. Go back to the golden door. There was a second door we haven't gone through. And it was like up
okay.
on a higher level. That might loop around up to that upper level.
Is it another door over by the golden door, you said?
Yeah, it was on the it was alongside the wall near the inert one.
Oh, yeah! You're right. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. That might be the one we need.
Yeah, that might be what we need to be able to progress. So let's see what we find. There's two
It's a
new
word I
doors here.
haven't used in a long time. Inert.
Okay, this is new.
Nerd.
Whoa! Hi. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hello. How are you? Are you gonna slay me? I do like the little slime guys though. They're adorable. They try and help, but they don't really accomplish much.
Yep, they're just there. Alright, I found a switch for something. Let's see what it does. Okay, just makes a ladder. Found a bunch of these little slime dudes down here. What? What do you do?
Dropping that one guy into the pit.
Yeah. He just would not die.
Oh god, that's great.
I kept thinking that would kill him, but then I was like, oh wait, no, that's right, it doesn't do that.
Yeah. Doesn't do
Oh,
anything.
okay, this is just that lower door. Okay. So, okay, taking the upper door was something I had to do.
Yep.
But now I can just take the lower, I guess. All right. So, what's over here? Oh, I think we found our way. Yep, we did.
We did it.
Yeah, we found our way up. This is
We
it.
did it. It feels so good when we achieve things.
All right.
I'd give you a pat on the back, but unfortunately you have a sword and a shield in your hand, so I don't think that would work very well.
Probably not. I mean, you don't want to get hurt.
Yeah. Give
Sorry,
yourself a
Fox
pat on
brother.
the- Give yourself a pat on the back. Cling, clong, clong, cling.
All right, so now let's lower that drawbridge because that's a shortcut.
Yup. Yeah, we're unlocking all sorts of shortcuts and pathways and.
Oh,
hidden-
okay. And there's a store. There's the ladder there too, and now we can go out north and get that chest.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a mana recovery berry. I'll take it. All right. So now we're making some progress.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be able to get to that golden door here in a minute, and then
Yeah, we're
that'll
about to.
probably be the boss. Like, I would almost stake money that like behind that door is a boss.
I think that's a safe bet, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, who else would have a solid gold door but a boss?
Exactly. All right, so now the drawbridge. Oh, okay. The drawbridge actually is from that area where we found the well too.
Yeah.
So yeah, which actually we have another gold coin, so let's go ahead and throw it in there.
Mm-hmm.
So how many?
Will that get us another thingy?
Well,
So
let's
is
find
that
out.
what those? Is that what the wells do? Is they upgrade our card slots?
I guess that's what they do, but this time it didn't give us one. So probably the next one it will.
Yeah, I think we need one more.
All right. So
Because it's like 3, 4, 5, I think.
well, it's so far from what I've seen, it's every 3.
Oh, really?
Ah!
See the glyph or graph or whatever.
So now I have to pray to that last one,
Yep.
but I'll have to take care of these guys first.
You got it.
Yeah, they're not too hard.
You know what you're doing. You've already killed thousands of your brethren. I mean, saved the kingdom.
Yeah, you're a hero.
I will become Lord of the Fox People. How will you do that? By murdering the Fox People!
Oh God! You madman! It's so
They have
crazy.
to-
It might just work.
They have to instate me as king if I'm the only one left to vote.
Ooh, what's this? I found another teleporty pad thing.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay, yeah, now we can easily get there from here too. Nice.
Nice.
So that one's activated.
Yeah, you're just setting their souls free. Ah, that's the optimist outlook. Oh yeah, that one was all grayed out earlier, so yeah, we couldn't use that one. Very nice. Teleporting is all the rage.
Okay, I can't do anything.
Could you
with that,
imagine
and
if
it's just,
video
like,
games didn't
deadly
have
looking?
fast travel mechanics?
They used to not,
Yeah.
and it sucked.
But like, could you imagine like Skyrim without fast travel?
Oh, well. Oh, wow. Hi. Big thing. Hi, siege
Hi
engine.
there. Oh, siege engine. That sounds cool.
Ah! What
Oh
do
yeah,
I...
that
what
is
the,
a big one.
What the hell do I do with you? Because I can't exactly, sword you.
Or whip 'em. Oh wait, didn't we get the fire thing, the fire rod in the forest?
I don't remember.
Maybe you need to fire rod him, but then again, he's on fire. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't know.
Wait. If he's on fire...
Nice.
Ah! Yeah! Ice!
Ah.
That can work! Oh, God!
It still requires you to get up close and personal.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you're doing more damage to this guy per hit than the other one. So yeah, I think this guy's supposed to be before the other one. There's survival mode, which disables fast travel. Also, maybe ice magic. Fair enough. Oh, those bombs blowed himself up. Interesting.
Oh, okay. I think he just did a phase transition. I think. Oh, wait. No, he didn't. Ah! Alright, fine. God, he hurts.
Yeah. But, I mean, you know, he has good reason to hurt. I mean, just look at him. He's big, made of stone, on fire, kind of like a spider. I guess he's like a magma spider or golem spider, spider construct.
Oh, God! That hurts!
Oh, yeah, you can't block that little salvo thing. I mean, that just chews through your stamina.
Oh, okay. Those explode. Good to know.
But yeah, I feel like you've got this in like 2 more attempts. Now that you kind of know what you're dealing with, you know? Wait, can you attack his tummy?
His tummy is vulnerable if you can get to it, yes.
Oh my god, he just squished you.
Yeah.
It's just, I've got bombs and lasers and all of these other advanced weaponry, but I don't need it. That's pretty much what he did.
Bastard. Alright, I guess we'll go with critical defense. I can tell that this is the guy who has the red shard because he has it on his head.
Oh.
At least that's what it looks like. Come on, hit him with the ice. There we go.
Yeah, it's probably like his power source or something. Become the ice mage. Show him what it's like to get 10 points of trivia. Oh hey, the fire thingy does do damage to his face.
Yep, but I still need mana, which I just ran out of.
Yeah, that might be the more mana efficient way to do damage than the ice magic. Could you imagine if you could whip it and just like rip his face off? Just be like, yoink.
Stop hitting me with that stupid thing. Like, I gotta get close to him, but he's so dangerous.
Yeah. I guess that's probably where the fire magic is supposed to come in to help with that a bit. Oh yeah, if you stay under him when he's doing that like little salvo thing, he can't hit you because you're too low.
Actually, it looks like getting close to him isn't so dangerous after all.
Right, you mainly just have to be prepared for when he does the little swipe. Yeah, just go ham on him until he like raises his arm or swings at you. Can you not block his attacks?
Ah. Okay, that got me a little bit of mana. Crap. Okay, great. Oh god!
I'm guessing bad things happen.
I am low on everything!
That'd be a good band name.
Low on everything?
Yeah. I think it could work.
Ah, he smashed me!
Oh, you got squooshed again?
I tried to see if I could defend it, and of course it didn't work.
Yeah. Huh. So there is a fight that the shield is not really that useful for. Who knew? Still, I think you've got this in just like a couple more attempts. You're not that far off from beating this guy.
Oh, God. Get some head start damage here.
Yeah. While he's still booting up.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of good initial damage on him.
Nice, man. You even stunned him before he got active. Jeez, you've already almost taken him to half health. Yeah, just go freaking nut bars on him like that. Get in there and Hulk smash him.
Oh, thanks for killing your own things for me. Appreciate that.
You beat the Radiance, you can beat this guy. Exactly,
Oh, I have no doubt I can beat him. Just need that good attempt.
Yep. Which, I mean, this is already looking up. You haven't even used a health potion yet.
Come on.
You can hide behind the tree with the laser and stuff. Okay. So maybe a little bit of cat and mouse is the way to go.
Yeah, I think I got this guy here.
Yeah, you're doing way more damage to him, like, per hit, too. So, yeah, I feel like maybe this was supposed to be the first of the Guardians, so to speak.
Get under him.
Just like a sneeze away.
I know, I just need to get a hit on him.
saw you shoot the fire and then one of the bombs took the hit. Aw.
God, that thing is like really preventing even one hit getting to him right now. There we go.
Nice. Well done. Bravo. You have managed to defeat the giant magma spider fire thing. How do you feel?
I feel proud of myself. Thank you.
You should. So what do we get from that? Oh, right. It's probably one of the crystals, right?
If it'll let me pick it up. There we go. Wait, what? I get the whole thing? What is this? Oh, is it not like the red crystal?
Oh, it's a key, I guess. Or a spark plug.
What? What is that for?
I don't know. It looks like a spark plug.
It's put into my equipment.
Yeah, but like your key items, though, right? Isn't that your key
Yeah.
items?
What does that do?
But maybe it's one of the things that unlocks the thing with the things.
Oh, Fortress of the Eastern Vault. That's what that one page was talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the big spider thingy.
Yeah. So that's what it was talking about. But now I need to figure out what it is that I just picked up.
Yeah.
Because I still don't know what I just picked up.
I don't think we have a page that goes into that.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I might. So far, no. I love all the art that they did for this manual.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Like, I would love a physical copy of this.
Me too. Yeah, this is just going into basic controls now. Oh, I didn't know you could just hold it. Good to know.
Just hold what?
You could just hold it down to, like, shuffle the pages.
Oh, yeah, that's handy.
Make me happy!
Oh, I could kind of, like, hold the manual to the side, too, and, like, see, like, the TV behind it. Neat.
There you go.
All right, door to the mountains. Yeah, I can't get in, so...
Huh.
So what does that item do? I guess we'll find out.
Maybe it unlocks the door to the mountains. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what that's for.
I could look it up if you want me to be a dick about it.
Let me go see something first.
Okie dokie.
Actually,
I don't want to look it up.
I might have an idea.
It's an adventure.
Oh, it's a key for this elevator.
Oh, convenient.
That's what it is.
So then where does this take us?
Is it an elevator?
I don't know. Yeah, what the hell is it doing?
Oh, it was protecting the red jewel.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have the red jewel.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so that was just a key. But yeah, now we have the red and the green one.
Cool. So now we just need the blue one.
Yep, which we already know where that one's at, and
Yeah, that one's got a big pissed off bunny guarding it.
yeah.
Bugs has never been so disgruntled.
Well, we are technically stronger now than we were
Yeah.
before, so we could try to go fight him again.
You can do it, boss.
It
You
wouldn't-
just gotta go and get some upgrades or maybe some items that you can do.
Thank you, chat.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over there and say hi to him, and see how we fare.
Alright. Yeah, I feel like if you wanted to go buy some items, that could work too. Like if you wanted to buy more bombs or something. Is
I
there
wanna-
a place we can buy like magic berries?
I mean, all right. I know of one easy to access shop.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, that's the thing, is, like, trying to find the shops that, like, you can easily gain access to, but there is one, which is the one by the windmill.
Yeah. Was there a shop that had the berries?
One? I don't know if there was a shop that sold the berries. I don't know. Okay, this is not the right one. What? Nope. Yes. Make sure you... Yeah, teleport, please. There we go. Just trying to remember where this specific teleporter was. Was it this one? Nope, that's the one in the library. Alright, well. Alright, so maybe it's this one. Yeah, this is the one. Alright, that's the one I was looking for.
Yeah, I mean, at least they'll have some stuff you can get.
Well, let's go see what they have.
It's got to be terrifying every time you just portal in behind that poor bastard.
You're just like, oh my god! Where the fuck did you come from?
Yeah, what the hoop of the Jesus?
Alright, what is he selling? Oh, he does have the magic berries.
Buy berries.
Yeah, actually, that would be really handy.
And then you can whip it good.
Ooh, they're 150 each, though.
Oh, his inventory. He didn't sell this many items earlier. Yeah, he sells more items now. So as you found more stuff, his inventory expanded. Oh, that's handy.
Alright, so now I have 3.
Okay, that's a pretty healthy amount of mana.
Alright, so... And I do have a larger mana bar than I did when I last fought him. So...
Yep.
So the whips will be more in number either way.
Yep.
So let's go say hi to him and see how we fare.
Yeah. Is there, like, any other, like, items that give us, like, buffs, like, temporarily, like the stamina one?
I think there... Yeah, there. I think there's a... I think the red one... Well, no, the red berry, I think that heals. But the stamina's still useful, though, for the fact that it... the stamina's really handy, either way.
Yeah.
So
yeah, chugging one of those before you go into the boss arena might be a good idea.
Yeah. I was thinking that exact same thing.
Well, it sounds like you have a game plan now, don't you?
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, I don't have any more upgrade items, so it's do or die.
Let's do this.
Okay. So let's see. Let me make sure I have the cards I want. Because the stronger... Wait, no. The shield card was for better parries, right?
Yes. The big shield one.
What was... I guess I could try to parry his attacks.
Yeah,
I don't know
if you
how.
wanted to.
I don't know how successful that'll be. It's a gamble, a little bit of a gamble.
If they're even parryable.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm wondering. All right, well, no, I'm not going to chug that. Just no, that's not. Put that back. There we go.
Yeah, I wish we did have that bracer card though, because that would be handy. Or the bone. The bone would be good too.
All right, let's go.
I believe in you, boy.
Yay, he hurt himself with his dynamite.
Nice. Wow, that was like the laziest throw on his part.
It really was.
He deserves to get blown up by that one. That was on him.
Ow! Oh god! He got way more aggressive all of a sudden.
Yeah, it seems like he gets more aggressive after he loses 1/4 of his HP.
Yeah, I've already used up all my potions.
Yeah, I would save your magic berries.
Man, stop playing keep away right now. Thank you. Bastard.
But he wants to throw his dynamite. It's fun for him. Poor thing. He gets blown up. Yeah, you're getting better at like reading his attacks. Yeah, I think you can get this boss tonight. Oh, hello. Thank you. I have been given a wondrous bounty.
Ah, yeah, I think I can get him. I just need the good attempt.
Yep. TC just brought me cinnamon rolls.
Ooh, delicious.
And they're still warm. God, it has been ages since I've had cinnamon rolls. I'll let you handle the murder bunny. I'll handle these.
You got the murder bunny, I'll handle the cinnamon rolls.
Sounds like a fair exchange.
Get over here.
Yeah, you're getting Now, if he would just stop ground slamming 3 times in a row.
Yeah. hurt.
For him or for you?
For me.
Ah.
Well, I'm out of potions. Dang it! I'm still alive, but barely.
I'd offered to help, but these cinnamon rolls are just so good.
I'm glad that you're enjoying them. Ow, damn it. I went in for the whip and he got me right there.
Could you imagine if we could just settle our differences with cinnamon rolls?
Look, do we really have to fight when I can just give you cinnamon rolls?
Yeah, I mean, there would be eternal peace between the fox and bunnies if they just ate cinnamon rolls.
Ah. What? How did that hit me? I was hiding behind a barrel.
Oh,
That was bull.
yeah, you got that clipped quickly.
Really? Ugh. That was... Pulls out the gun at exactly the wrong time.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That's okay. This is just the wonky attempt. We gotta get it out of our system, and then we'll get the good one.
I would like this one to be the good one.
But you gotta earn them. Well, I mean, hey, you may turn this around.
What? Oh, God. He's really gun happy right now.
I mean, if you had a laser shotgun, wouldn't you want to use it? It just sucks that ours runs out of ammo really quick.
Ah, damn it. God, he's hard.
Yep. But there's a reason why he's probably the last of the 3 gatekeepers.
Jeez.
Because after this, don't we get Big Sword?
I think so.
I really hope we get Big Sword. I feel like we're going to get Big Sword.
Don't... I'm gonna kick you away. Stamina back. All right.
You got this. I believe in you. It is just a dance. A dance to the death. Two of them.
This might be the one.
Don't get cocky yet.
Oh. Ugh, come on! Oh, he got real gun happy right there. What a piece of shit. He's like, oh, heal, gun, heal, gun, heal, gun.
Oh wow, yeah, I saw that.
It's like he knew what I was doing, the bastard.
Man, that gun does a lot more damage than it should, honestly, from the range it's hitting you at.
No, he only needed one more hit.
Oh.
He only needed one more hit. It was when I said this might be the one.
Oh, yeah.
He only needed one more hit.
Dang, that was close.
If it wasn't for that stupid gun spree that he was doing, I probably would have been able to beat him.
Yeah, you would have had him. But see, now you know you can do it.
Oh, I know I can. It's just that stupid damn gun that he has. It's so stupid. And that wave is still really hard to dodge, right?
Yeah, the timing on it, because it comes out like kind of delayed. Because it takes a while for it to actually like radiate out.
Like, the gun is kind of bullshit, but at least it's something I can deal with. The wave is just... The timing on the wave is so wonky.
Yeah.
Whenever he pulls that out, I'm just like, ah, shit.
Yeah, and there's no real rhyme or reason to like when he's going to use it either. He just kind of decides, I'm going to do this a bunch now.
I think the thing about it that throws me off is that it's a square.
Yeah, instead of a circle.
Yep, that's what throws me off about it. Ah! Blew yourself up.
Yeah, goodness. Cinnamon rolled down the wrong way. Yeah, he really does seem to have like a sixth sense for when you're about to heal to just hit you with that shotgun.
He does! It's like he knows exactly when to use it.
Yeah. It's almost like he's reading your inputs.
I don't know why I keep on trying to dodge past that. That's such a bad idea. Nope, there it is. I keep getting so damn close, too.
Yeah.
God, he is so hard.
Oh, there's a reason he's guarding one
Like,
of the gems.
He is a pure war of attrition, and that's what makes him even more frustrating.
Yeah.
It's like it's like when you fail, it's just like, great, we got to go through that whole fight again.
Yep. Just gotta grind it out. But think of how good it's gonna feel when you do get him. And you can say, "Take that, you big funny bastard."
That was bad. All right. Ah, dang it.
Yeah, this is all just one big fight to test your patience.
Yeah, it's definitely a fight meant to test patience, that's for sure. Get blown up. Thank you. That kick of his is a lot more troubling than it looks.
Yeah, but at least it doesn't do damage.
It doesn't, but you want to know what it does do?
It really depletes your stamina.
Well, it's not just that. It eats the entirety of my shield stamina.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't block it. You just
One
eat it
kick,
in the face.
one kick from that, and that shield can't be used for a little bit.
Yeah.
That kick is... Yeah.
Yeah, it's a get off me tool. I mean, it's a lot like the kick in Elden Ring. So that's what it does. Is it's really made to get rid of people's shield. I mean, luckily, your stamina comes back really quick in this game. Yeah, as long as you don't over-exert your like, swinging, you actually get your stamina back really quick. Do you want to use one of your berries?
I did.
Okay.
Got him!
Nice. Well done.
Jeez.
And now you
Bastard.
never have to do that again.
Oh, God. Yes, give me the jewel. Oh. Jeez. Ugh.
So now we can go get Big Blade.
Yeah, we have all the jewels. Holy shit.
You tried to swing at him.
That's what he gets.
Take a bear and die. How dare you? I am the king of this castle. I claim it in the name of boy. That was the weirdest way to say me, but I'm not going to apologize for it.
Oh, God.
So how do we get to Big Blade?
Alright, so I think I know where we have to go. We need to go back to like the original shrine in the overworld area, I think. I think that's where we have to take the jewels.
Is it?
I think so.
Because wasn't the sword in like the center of the teleporty pads?
I think it was, but before I do that, I do know that I learned of the jewels in the temple. So I want to go check that out and see if that's what I have to do.
Yeah, maybe.
It's right over here, so.
It's worth a shot, yeah.
Oh, God.
So you cleared 2 story bosses today. How do you feel?
I feel good about myself.
I can tell you're getting tired, though.
Oh. Alright. Yep, this is where we put them.
Oh, convenient.
Alright, so we put the red one here.
Wonder what happens if you put them in the wrong spot.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably, you don't even really get a choice, I bet.
Oh, I'm sure it's not really like something that's you could choose to do. Alright, so that's 1. And here's the blue one that we just got that was really hard to get.
Uh-huh. It's almost like it was sealed away.
Yeah.
Sealed away by who? Was it Mom or the bunnies? Or maybe
Probably
some
Mom.
other force. Yeah, it probably was.
And there's a green one. One we got last stream.
Yeah. How did you gain all of these magical crystals? Well, I had to slay a giant fiery mechanical spider. An underground skaven that has been the ancient enemy of my peoples, and murdered a librarian.
Well, okay, so yeah, the achievement kind of says it all. What now? Because nothing really happened.
Maybe go to the spirit world and try and grab the big blade.
That might be what it is. Yeah, because I offered up the 3 jewels. All right, yeah, let's go see if we can get the sword now.
Or maybe the door on the mountaintop is open.
Maybe.
Ooh, that's a pretty good deal, Dova. Star Wars Force Unleashed is on the Switch for $20.
Ooh,
Which
nice.
version of Force Unleashed, though? Because some of the console versions were terrible. Like, wasn't it like the Wii version that was just like absolutely terrible?
Was it? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. What? Well, all right.
Yeah, we're going here now.
I unequipped the sword by accident. Hang on. Well, yeah. All right. I got. All right. I'm gonna have to zone.
How did you manage to?
Because I keep thinking that the bumper button, because the bumper button brings up the menu, and I keep thinking, oh, use that to lock on for whatever reason. So, it's really weird that the left bumper is the menu. Like that's just that real. Like I get why they did it. It's just so it catches me off guard because of like it's a weird choice for a menu. You know?
Yeah.
It's
Why
not.
did they remove the missions from the movies? Those are the ones that people will want to know and play. That don't make no sense.
All right. Now let's try and go to the sword thing and see if there's anything different.
Yeah. And if there isn't anything different, I would say go check out the mountaintop door.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah. And if it's not either of those, then fuck me.
Oh hey, Mom's here.
Mom? Mom?
Mom.
Why is she under the blade? Or under where the blade was? Was she
What?
the sword the
What?
whole time?
We're fighting Mom. What?
Oh shit! Oh damn!
What the fuck?
The air? Oh my god! Wait. What?
Wait. What?
It was a duel of first blood? Question mark?
What the hell happened now? I'm a spirit now for all of a sudden.
Oh.
What the hell?
Huh?
What the fuck?
Yeah, you're a ghost now.
Oh, I've just found the table of contents for the manual. Great.
Ah, convenient.
Yeah, the spirit world is fucked up.
Huh.
And it's got
Wolf
like
say. Yeah, good.
the spirit world's all fucked up and filled with that purple goo now.
I'm like torn asunder. Huh. And Wolf is saying also, GG, bad ending achieved, I think. Yeah, I don't know anymore. But I imagine this game strikes me as one that would have like a good and bad ending.
What?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I'm so confused. Now there's like a bunch of the foxes around for some reason.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, maybe you're just in the spirit world and this is where they hang out because they're dead.
What? What? But what? I'm so confused. What is going on? Something bad. What's something bad? I'm going in there. What's going on? There's the 3 jewels. Siege engine. Yeah, I fought it. 4th key.
Oh.
Hero fool. Did we do a bad thing?
Maybe.
What is going on?
Huh. Yeah, there's more to this. But it is 10 o'clock.
I know it is, but what the hell do we do now?
I guess maybe retrace our steps and explore the spirit world and talk to all the fox people. They might give us clues.
I guess so.
At least we have NPCs to interact with now.
I'm so confused on what's going on here. We can't go to the forest. It's blocked off by the black goo.
Ah, so yeah, there's something in this area we gotta do. What
There
about going to
is.
our house? We haven't gone to our house yet.
I guess we haven't. But you're right, it is 10 o'clock. So...
You want to save it for next time.
Oh, God! I want to know what's going on!
This is gonna bug you now.
What the hell?
It's like, I gotta know.
It's like Mom was right there, and it's just like, hey, do I get the awesome sword now? Cool. And then she's just like, wham, fight me. Like, what?
Well, we don't know if they are our mom. We just called them mom. But their name was the heir, which means they're either royalty or they were supposed to inherit something.
Oh my God, what is going on? I guess we'll have to find out on the next stream, I guess.
Yay!
Oh my God, what a way to close out on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, tomorrow,
It's
Kirby.
It's kind of it's kind of like Legend of Zelda, like whenever you do a Link to the Past in the Dark World, you know?
I guess.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, tomorrow, finale of Kirby.
Kirby tomorrow. Yeah.
Kirby.
Kirby.
And then the week after that, we'll be starting Final Fantasy Tactics on Saturday.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you all tomorrow. and then we'll see what the hell's going on here next Friday.
You are dead. Not a big surprise.
Oh God, yes. Next time on Our Role Players, Kai couldn't resist.
Yeah.
All right, well,
I am so curious now.
yeah. What the hell's going on here? This is not what I expected to happen at all.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. All right, well, I guess we'll find out.
Bye.
Bye.